TJ's not in frame.
Marcus, you guys scoot over. You guys got to accommodate the
Oh, wow, like magic.
When you move in the frame, you're in the frame.
Okay, so timeout.
Directing 101.
No, the whole thing is the whole thing is on that side. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah. I'm cool with
It's
that.
the good side.
I'm cool with doing nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, Tommy and I are in frame.
Yeah, right.
Thanks
very
for joining
fair.
the party, gang.
Finally decide to have some diversity on this podcast, and look, I'm getting attacked.
We got one. Quota met.
That means we made it.
Yeah.
We
Hey, we're not giving them back.
We drafted Girts. Is that how it works?
yes.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I was a free agent, and I got a.
Still can't say the N-word. You got to work up to that level. He's almost there.
He's at the second G.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Let's see his G.
It's like horse.
Every time we lose, he gains a leg.
Yeah, right.
All right, I raised the volume a little bit. They were complaining that they can't hear us, that we're a little too quiet.
Oh.
And I know we're being loud.
Is it this thing?
No, you're good.
The interface?
Yeah, do it there, yeah.
Yeah, the interface.
Yeah, that's where I did it.
Yeah, you're perfect.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Sorry, guys. A little bit of a messy.
See what they're saying. You were loud as fuck.
We're good? Okay.
All right.
Hey, bro, if
Turn
you're,
up the
if you're
volume,
playing
man.
on with your volume on very low, just make sure that it's on high. We try and check this. No, I mean, because some people keep it in the middle. We check based on volume max, basically.
Yeah, I can hear. Is that
Yeah,
me?
I can hear us on the other side.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh,
from
okay.
here.
Everyone just keeps shouting Girts in the chat.
Yeah, they're excited.
Oh, hi, everybody.
We also just had like people just pop up overnight too. Right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fun.
So do you want to jump right into the topics, or well, we should probably introduce.
I mean,
Yeah, I
you
suppose
forget the
that's-
whole pre-context of what this show is.
yeah, this is the Commitment to Mexcellence.
go.
We talk.
Yeah, he's like, you want to jump into these
You know
topics?
me, hey, I'll hit the ground running. I'm good with
It's
it.
all sorts of disorganized. It's fine. But yeah, my name is Marco. I'm the host of the show. We're going to be breaking down what happened this last week through a couple of segments. To my right, we have
DJ, I hate this side, but I'm here.
across from us.
I made sure that we were never on the same side.
What? Why? Oh, is it because of the Cowboys?
No, well, yes. We don't need an echo chamber on this.
It's true.
But also because we like to make sure we have black guys on the other side. Me and Tommy can make side comments. I can lean over.
Yeah.
I can say some things off mic. Now
how that
now I
works.
can't say the same things to you.
I mean, you can. I just might not understand it. I don't speak jive.
Ebonics is foreign to you.
Good job.
All right.
Just
look.
wanted to make an airplane reference. Is that
shut
so
up.
bad?
All right. Well, it's TJ. If you're not talking to me, across diagonally.
Oh, hi, I'm Patrick. Everyone calls me Girts because that's also my last name. Hi, everybody.
I didn't know that was the origin of that name.
It's my name.
Anticlimactic as a motherfucker. My name is Tommy. How are you?
I mean, well, look, not to offend, Patrick is a pretty common name.
Yes.
And, if you played any sports, they call you by your last name. Usually it sticks.
Also, Girts is it's fewer syllables, and I think everyone is a little lazy at heart, so it's just like you don't have to work as hard to say the name Girts as you do Patrick. And I think when people get to know me, they're just like, yeah, you're more of a Girts. Like personality-wise, you just you look and sound like someone whose name would be Girts.
So
See-
not a Kyle, not a Brian.
Nope.
Look,
nope,
that is
nope.
specific as fuck.
No, I
mean,
got
well, look at it.
Oh, Stu?
Yes. No, Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah.
I
someone
was
said
going to say Stu. I could see you as Stu.
Well,
Someone said I
think of it
look like a
this way.
Steve.
Think of it more like this, right? With as Girts,
Right.
you can get away with more jokes than he could with Patrick.
Yeah. How many times?
As a Patrick, I might want to punch you in the face.
Whoa.
Off name alone. Not you, but anybody named Patrick.
You literally
Who named
said
Why?
you.
What bad Patrick did you meet that stole your lunch money?
I was
It
about
all
to say.
started with SpongeBob. And from then, I hate the name.
Okay, that's fair enough. How many times have you gotten no regrets?
Gotten what? Oh no! Oh no!
I'll shove this mic.
not as often as I've gotten grits.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's not.
Every Starbucks order?
every telemarketer. Hello, is Mr. Grits there? And I say no and hang up because he's not.
It's the truth.
Maybe there's just code word for them saying you're delicious, your whole last meal.
No one
Not
likes,
even you're past a snack.
Nobody likes grits.
The funny thing is, I actually do.
Of course, Dirk. Of course you do. That adds to the irony.
Yeah.
It's like he wishes he could hate it,
Yeah.
but he actually does.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I like.
'Cause how could you love it when people call you that? You know, it would get annoying.
Yeah, we had like this was years ago. We had like a Thanksgiving workplace function, and someone wrote my name in. Girts is bringing in grits for Thanksgiving, and I was like, well, I gotta run with the joke, so I made cheese grits, and they were actually pretty good. And I was just like, damn it,
All these years.
my life is a lie.
Grits, Gert's Grits.
Yeah, that's
Open
right.
up that food truck.
Cheesy
Just
Gerts.
see what happens.
It would be very cheap overhead.
It would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, grits are cheap as shit.
They are.
Yeah, man. Get nuts with it, Gertz.
No, we have a first time viewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose literal is Gertz with a question mark.
Nice.
Well, no. Go ahead, Marco.
Well, I mean, I thought just because we're at the tail end of this story, it would be a good place to start, which is Aaron Rodgers and everything that's happened.
No, we're gonna do my part first.
I thought we would do one segment and then do you
This
first.
segment then. Fuck it.
It's not gonna be long.
Yeah.
Yes, it will. No, I'm kidding.
How much do you have to say about Aaron Rodgers? That hasn't been
no,
said.
time out. I never said I didn't have anything new to add, just new
Okay.
roast.
Okay.
Well, you both hate Aaron Rodgers, I believe.
Normally, so
Yes.
this is great.
That's what I'm saying. So you
I
guys
wanted his
should be-
downfall.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of like, it's probably closest you're going to get.
Where does the animosity for Aaron Rodgers stem from prior to this story?
Des caught it.
Okay.
Packers.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
Their mascot is like, what is it? Like cheese heads. They call it those cheese heads.
what's wrong with cheese?
Okay.
It's nothing wrong with cheese, but that can't be like
What's
what
the
you're known
beef?
for.
That's the Wisconsin. What the fuck else is Wisconsin known
Nothing. Let us keep it that way.
for? Cheese. Let them have fucking cheese.
Nothing. I want
mean, we
We
nothing.
can go down a list of shit
I mean,
we're known
okay,
for.
fine.
The Milwaukee Bucks are fine. That's from Wisconsin.
They're everywhere. It's Bucks like down the street from me where I live.
There's cheese down the street from where I live.
They don't
It
make
ain't
goodness.
that-
They're not making it here. Like that's prime cheese. That's prime cheddar.
But also,
TJ.
like, let's not beat around the bush here. Aaron Rodgers, like, he's a great player. Have actually nothing but the utmost respect as a player.
Okay.
It's kind of always been a little bit arrogant.
Well, yeah.
A lot of it arrogant.
Yeah, get the
Kind
hell
of a
out
dick,
here.
actually.
I mean, if you were as good as him at what you do, like, wouldn't you be a little like cocky too?
Yes and no.
But here's the
Like, I'd be hella arrogant. Don't get it twisted.
I was gonna say,
But he's like, I'm better than everybody in the room towards
Yeah.
everybody type
that's
of
true.
arrogant.
And
He
that's,
is.
That's what. No, he's not.
no, I'm saying he is like that too. Like,
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So-
he is
so
like
that's
that.
the- like
he
a-
acts like Tom Brady doesn't exist.
right.
That's the goat.
Yeah.
You're just like you're like third actually. What? Get the fuck out of here with your man bun.
Their third's pretty strong, but I would.
Well,
might
like
not
Drew
even be
Brees. I
third.
think Drew Brees is third at the moment. He's like fourth then.
Are we talking about ever
about
or
like
playing
all
right
time.
now?
No, just playing right now. I mean, he's been
Recently.
in the game
Yeah.
for a decade
Yeah.
plus. So yeah, no, I'm talking about overall career wise.
Oh, he's not.
No, he ain't.
I don't think he's top
no.
five.
No,
To be honest,
he's
What,
not.
which five would you put ahead of him?
Oh, look, we got a sync countdown randomly.
if we're talking about all time,
Yeah.
So
and the only reason why let me
Terry
preface this. I'm not-
Bradshaw.
Modern
I'm just
time.
Oh,
naming.
well, no, okay. Now, if we were talking modern, I'm just thinking in the spectrum.
2000s up.
2000s up. Okay, yeah.
Definitely would put T. I mean, TBZ's
Tebow?
number one, of course.
What?
Tom
Brady.
Say his name.
What
then.
did you say? What did you call him?
TB.
TBZ, baby.
TBZ.
I thought he was about to say Tebow. I was like, what the fuck?
No, he's still praying on
Having
the
a
sideline
stroke?
somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. What he's doing. Trying to be a tight
Tim
end.
Tebow, the only person I know that defended Aaron Rodgers.
Of course he did.
It's on brand for Tebow.
I'd honestly put
Kurt Warner, maybe.
Oh hell no. He was working in a grocery
I'm
store.
trying to.
for a
I'm trying
reason.
to. I'm trying to say most recent, like very recent.
Well, he said 2000s. That would be
Yes,
greatest
yeah.
show on turf for a little bit, so that he
little
would
bit.
probably earn it.
He's in the Hall of Fame, I believe. Isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a couple of good seasons.
I mean,
was
Drew.
still a bag boy. Go ahead.
Drew's easy. I could make an argument for Russ.
I can't.
I don't think you can.
Nah.
I can make an
I
argument.
don't think you
for-
can. No MVPs,
Patties?
not a single MVP
Not on
vote.
one.
I don't think you can. I mean, you could make an argument, but it wouldn't be a good one.
It's right. How many years running? Every year. Every year running. 0. No matter how many points and yards you put up. 0? You have to not
Now, I like Russ
I
more
like
than
him
Aaron
too. That's why
Rodgers.
I was about to say something. I'm not going to say it because I like little Rusty. I think he's a good player.
Whoa. I'm pretty sure he's like your
Out
height.
there, he's little
He's 5'11".
ish.
Russell Wilson, yeah, he's short.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not a tall
sure.
guy.
Chat brought up Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
Of course.
Peyton, yeah.
Obviously.
yeah. So
Peyton
yeah,
the forehead Manning.
Yeah,
Fearless.
that's right.
Fine. Then Aaron may be in the
Legend.
5th or 6th place.
you wouldn't put Ben Roethlisberger over Aaron Rodgers? I would, and I don't like Big Ben, and even though I'm a Steelers fan.
I think Big Ben's
Is Ben-
actually, you know, to be honest, Big
didn't he
Ben's
have 2
pulled
or
out his
1?
con.
He has 2.
Yes, too.
Yeah,
two Super
Big
Bowls.
Ben is above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the 2 alone.
Does Eli get
There's-
in?
Yeah. Yeah, he does. I forgot about Eli.
Eli
gets
got 2.
it. Eli
and
gets
he beat
it
that
over
undefeated
Rodgers.
Patriots team.
2 also, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eli has 2
How
on
many does
technicality.
Rodgers have?
Did he get the Super Bowl MVP in both of them?
I think
He
he did.
did.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Rodgers-
I will say,
Rodgers flexing that one though. Yeah, he's stretching it.
I do despise Eli, so
Why?
I like him now.
I like
Cowboys-
Eli now.
Is that a Cowboys thing?
That's like
a Cowboys
That's like
thing. Okay,
despising
okay.
a sack of potatoes. But like, well, so it's Eli Manning. He just looks like he's astonished to be anywhere.
You're
not-
Yeah,
the ultimate mouth breather.
I wouldn't say
What's a nose?
Chad is reaching now by saying Nick Foles.
What?
No.
He has as many as Aaron Rodgers, so sure.
I
He
mean,
can be in the conversation.
everybody loves footlong Foles, but he's not better than Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is a definite top 10. I think there's like some arguments that can be made
I'd
for
give him
top
10.
5.
Okay.
Like of the 2000s or
2000s up.
Oh, that take is as hot as a Sunday.
We're not talking Johnny Unitas days. He'd be like 25th.
So are you saying he wouldn't be top 10?
No, I'm saying he's absolutely. If you're talking
So-
about 2000s, he's absolutely like in the top 5. He absolutely is.
Nah, he's like a 6. He's right
Like
out.
he's a close.
I was gonna say like Tom Brady is number 1, obviously.
Yeah.
Then I'd say Peyton Manning, and then after that, I mean, I would argue Big Ben, even though I don't think Big Ben has any regular season MVPs. Aaron Rodgers has multiple regular season MVPs.
Counts for nothing.
Yeah,
Well, those Super Bowl MVPs. That's what matters.
I mean, just as a unit and thinking about like
Patrick
maybe-
Mahomes
may-
should be in this somewhere.
No,
Not
sir,
yet.
not
Not
How
this
many Super Bowls
season.
has he gone to?
That's true. That is also true.
Yeah.
And he beat the team in question.
he's
with
been
their
to
biggest
twice
weapon.
as many as Aaron Rodgers.
This is truth. And as I recall, Patrick Mahomes has broken a record or 2
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers has not.
I guess he's got a point there.
I think the
When you-
longevity.
Look, he should have focused less on looking like John Wick
yeah.
and maybe health and protocol. Like, he's a douche.
All this goes back to is
We all agree on that.
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah,
He's a dick, and I think that if you want to, paint up the context,
Well, the
this whole
context-
situation is just built up to it.
Right.
So let's just go to the context of our pick'ems, where you were the only one that was right because you picked the Chiefs to win
Yes.
somehow.
Yeah, what was up with that? You have like a dream?
He gave him
premonition?
COVID.
You took the long way around.
Actually, the real reason I hate Aaron Rodgers is because he's the reason.
But the next day, you texted me. You were like, "Yeah, how do you feel about my pick now?" And then you posted a story of Aaron Rodgers now has COVID. And then I just thought, I was like, whatever. I mean, a couple players have gotten COVID.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. And then it was like, all the stories came out of like he's not vaccinated, that he lied. It's like, Aaron Rodgers, are you vaccinated? I'm immunized.
That's the best line I've ever heard.
First,
To divert a little bit, yeah.
before he said I'm immunized, he said, "Yeah," and then he followed that up with a synonym for vaccinated.
He just swapped the words out.
Yeah,
Because
but
apparently in his world, they're the same thing.
according to that Pat McAfee interview, he didn't lie though. So
Perchance I may have had a needle sticketh in my arm. That's what he said.
I'm curious as to like, does he really believe he was immunized, and if he does.
Well, he gets his advice from Joe Rogan. So I'm
Right.
sure he does.
Yeah,
He said he has 500 pages of medical advice in his house.
He read. So he was not paying attention to the playbook or any of the sort. If he has time to read 500 pages on,
It's his old playbook. Does he really need to read it?
He needs to do something to keep his mind off this shit. 'Cause is this what happens when he doesn't have fucking State Farm commercials to do?
Apparently, State Farm started pulling their commercials. With
Well, they
Aaron
were on the
Rodgers.
fence last night. Did they finally pick one?
No,
side?
no.
they
They
didn't.
pulled the commercials first, and then also issued a statement that was along the lines of, "Hey, we don't agree with Aaron Rodgers. No, excuse me. We want to encourage the vaccination, and we respect his opinions."
I haven't seen a commercial with him in it since.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and I,
So that
huh?
Oh, we got
they put out
information.
a new series of commercials that coincided with him getting COVID. It was a coincidence.
The fuck? That's
I
a bad
guess.
look.
It's just a new.
Yeah, repeat
So
that.
off quarter, our Aaron boy said that said that there was
For this show, context, head honcho, we call you that all the time.
said that there's a new set of State Farm commercials. I didn't notice any new State Farm commercials.
I
They
didn't
play them
see any.
shits all the time. So you're not watching television.
I've seen.
No, I'm watching. I'm watching it, but I don't see new commercials. I meant
Oh, yeah.
I've still seen. If
Patrick
they're not showing Aaron
Mahomes.
Rodgers, then you're showing Patrick Mahomes. That's what it is.
They had a backup at least.
both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them losers in different regards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing each other.
Yeah. One's more of a
Well,
loser
one of
than the other, but yeah.
How's Patrick Mahomes a loser?
He's losing.
Yeah,
They're
that's,
5-4.
I mean,
Oh, come on.
even in the win, they look terrible.
Even in the
they do
wins,
not-
they look bad.
They do not look very good. I agree.
Would they be a Super Bowl pick, Gertz?
No.
Okay, well, there you go.
I mean, were they? I don't know if I picked
Week
them in.
one, they were.
Yeah,
week one,
they
yeah.
probably were.
Yeah, week one,
I
they
definitely picked the Bucks for the NFC.
Well, you got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Lord knows that no matter how much joy I have as a Cowboys fan, there's this ever looming, deep, diabolic shadow coming from Florida.
I mean, it started with a good punch against that, though. I mean, we lost by like a field goal against the, Thanos over there.
And I mean, they can lose to backup quarterbacks, but that's about it. We just have to we just got to bring the rush back, baby. That's it. Only when we're playing Tom Brady, though.
You're real proud of that moral W you got in the game opener.
I mean, prouder than I am about the Broncos loss.
You're like, true.
Out of these two losses, I'll take the first one.
Yeah. It could have been worse. It could have been the Jets.
It could have been the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
Could have been the Jaguars. So the other.
This the Texans.
Yeah,
fire
what's going on with the
everyone.
Bills? And no one wants to talk about what the hell's happening with the Bills over there.
Look, man, this happens to them literally like once a year. Where it's a weird score, like 9-7.
It was
or
9-3.
Yeah, every year, almost every year, they have a weird fucking score. Specifically, the Bills for some reason, and Jaguars often do too. So it just kind of
One team's
clashed.
bad, one team's
Yeah.
confused.
The Jaguars, all their games are weird just because the Jaguars are playing. Like, they're just an odd team.
They're bizarre.
Yeah.
That teal isn't working for me. I get to see that shit twice a year.
I went to a Steelers game at Heinz Field years ago, and it was the game where Blake Bortles looked like the greatest quarterback to ever live.
Made it to an AFC championship.
And just destroyed the Steelers. And it was Big Ben's like worst game ever statistically.
Oh my goodness.
To that point?
Yeah, to that.
Yeah.
Actually, it might still be. His
Oh,
worst.
goddamn.
I mean, he was still old and fat and creepy then, but
Just slightly less so.
always just as creepy.
Right.
Maybe definitely not as old. Probably still just as fat. Like
Yeah.
he's never been in shape once in his life.
But that's his image. That's his shtick.
It's his Gardner Minshew image.
I don't feel comfortable referring to anything Big Ben does as a shtick. To be honest with you.
That is true. Don't do that.
Not
Yeah,
fair.
don't do that.
That wasn't fair.
Speaking of Gardner Minshew,
Where's he at now?
he could
He's
be
an
a good-
Eagle.
He's an Eagle.
He would
He's
be
an
a
Eagle?
good
Yeah, he's-
Steelers
oh,
quarterback.
actually, right.
Bring
Yeah,
him
he's-
in.
Yeah, he's an Eagle.
take
That's
him.
why they sent. That's why they sent Falco back to the Jets.
They did as punishment for something. Somebody looking to Flacco's pass. 'Cause
Flacco
he did
slept with
something.
someone's daughter on
Yeah.
the coaching staff.
Minshew doesn't have like anything creepy about him. He's just
Oh, he does.
he
His face.
He has a Billy Ray Cyrus circa '94 look. with a handlebar mustache.
Well,
He's a quarterback.
At that, what the fuck other quarterback?
He's a quarterback from Florida. On top of that,
He led the Jags. That changes.
Yeah,
But
he
just looks weird. Right?
He looked like Girts before he showed up to Jacksonville. Now he has a mullet, a handlebar mustache.
Went into his Florida cocoon and
now he poses with his shirt.
he wasn't
open
wearing belt
and-
buckles and cowboy boots up there in Washington State.
No, that's not where he's from.
but there are no like allegations against him or anything
No.
like
No,
that.
he's a good guy.
Okay,
Harmless,
yeah.
fun.
That's all I care about. at this
Minshew
point
Mania
time.
in Pittsburgh coming soon.
But to circle it down to the mainline story, look, so TLDR, most important thing to focal point on is that, look, if you've watched this show, you know where our opinions stand on the vaccine, but I don't even want to touch on that topic. It's more so the fact that he just lied. That was the main problem, because it's not, and before, you Twitter warriors go on and start defending him, because I was on Twitter and I read it plenty of times.
Yeah.
It's a matter of more so than just following those NFL protocols. It's the combination of a few areas, right? You have the opportunity to jeopardize some of your other teammates' work, right? You guys, obviously, Aaron Rodgers is the focal point of that offense. Therefore, he's not there. It's a loss on your record.
Get Jordan Love.
And then ultimately, outside of all that, it's the rules. It's your job. You have to follow them.
Well, he didn't follow the rules in the sense that he had a huge party and he didn't cover his mouth when he was doing press conferences. But worse than that, when it comes to you talking about, it puts you as a detriment to the team. He has to miss 2 weeks already. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just one.
I thought it was 2, but at the very least, if you're vaccinated, it's 48 hours. You can come back, and then after all that.
Yeah.
Hoopla that he put the Packers through in the offseason of like, no, I want to come back and I want to make a serious
Making
run.
a big thing.
Yeah. For him to throw that much weight at the administration and not even get a simple shot that millions of people have
He
already.
brought Randall Cobb back. Like he had the power to do that. So yeah, it was
He is truly a god.
He is.
in Wisconsin. Yeah,
Wisconsin.
The Lord of Cheese.
yeah, sits on his cheesy throne. Like, but the thing is, like, everybody should be pissed at this. Anti-vaxxers, people who believe in the vaccination, which you should. And so it's like, look, motherfucker, like anti-vaxxers getting all this heat. Quitting movies that they're gonna get paid $10 million for. Ice Cube.
You really, that really ticks you.
Yeah, and so like, all right, at least they're taking their heat for it. They're standing on their soapbox. Apparently, you've believed this shit the entire time. Didn't say shit. He's immunized.
Yeah.
Why the fuck didn't you say it then, Aaron Rodgers? No, because you wanted all the privileges of us who have gotten vaccinated, you motherfucker. That happens.
I mean, just take your slap on the wrist like Kyrie got. We'll still
Yeah, but
judge
Kyrie
you.
stood
But
by
hey,
his shit.
most people
Most people stand by it at least.
He's-
I don't believe in it, but
Yeah,
fuck.
this actually.
The fact he tried to get the benefits of what we've done, trying to do right by getting vaccinated, like, God, it makes you kind of just like, yeah, you suck.
Well, because it goes back to because he thinks he's better than everybody
Yes.
else, Tom.
That's exactly what it is.
I never thought I would be in a situation because we started the show and I remember talking about Cole Beasley, where I kind of respect that stance more
That's
than
what I'm saying.
You know where
Why
he
the
stands.
fuck are you
Yeah.
making us say this? Like, but it's true. Like, we have no choice.
You know where he stands,
Yeah.
and he's following the appropriate protocols.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he may say, "Oh, I didn't lie." It's like, well, you kind
did.
of did, and if you don't even want to say that far, you did deliberately mislead someone. Oh wait, that's a synonym for lying. Just like immunized is a synonym for vaccinated. Yeah, I really think I'm shocked that there's anyone standing by him in any capacity. Honestly, I mean, of course, I wish he was vaccinated. I wish everyone would get vaccinated. If you're not going to get vaccinated, let
Stay
people
the fuck off a football field.
let people know that you're not, and follow
Yeah.
the protocols. Like Aaron Rodgers, follow Kirk Cousins' example.
Forgot about him.
If you're not going to get vaccinated,
Pretty sure Carson Wentz is in
Yeah.
the same camp, right?
yeah, he is too. And I think I don't know if it's ever been confirmed, but I think Lamar Jackson is also
I
unvaccinated.
can see that.
Of course.
Yeah, I can
think.
see that.
I could be wrong.
After
think.
the Baltimore Ravens literally deleted themselves a week, I felt like that should have been an actual protocol.
Like anyone who makes their mother their agent, yeah, I can believe that. His mom's his agent. I don't know. I didn't make it up. TJ is what it is.
Well, she's been doing a great job, honestly.
She's been killing it. Actually, Mama Jackson's been doing pretty good.
I'm pretty sure he's okay.
She needs to open up an agency. Actually, she needs to be like the next Ari Gold without all the allegations.
I think the biggest, outside of just the lying aspect, is more so, you can tell when someone he just sounds like a person who's been backed into a corner, and he's just scratching at everybody he can.
Yeah.
And when you claim the woke mob, aka people who just don't like to be lied to and or misled,
Yeah.
attacking you, that's not a good look. You're not making it out to be a good look on any front.
He said it hurt his feelings when he got it. Chris Pratt attacked online. So like
He related it to Chris Pratt?
no, he did not make that
Oh,
point.
okay.
He did relate himself to Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh my
Yes,
God! Damn,
yes,
man.
yes,
Forgot about
he did. He
that.
said the great. He quoted the great.
He would have been better off
King.
comparing himself to Chris Pratt. Jesus, come on.
Ooh,
So every landmine you could step on.
He's stepping on it. Because guess
my
what?
God. Did he say he has one black friend?
I might as
You
well.
have.
It's Randall Cobb.
Yeah, it's actually Martin Luther
You
King,
got
buddy.
two.
That's how he got him on the team.
Oh no.
But nah, dude, it's one of those things where when you consider it at all angles, you shouldn't and there's plenty of people who are defending him. I don't get it. Because ultimately, if you stand on that side, that's your thing. I was gonna say that's fine. It's not fine. But if that's your thing, but just own up to it. That's
You're
all
right
it
as
is.
an
It's
American.
literally the mention of not being able to own up to it, and then pointing fingers at everybody else, and then also, if you're defending him, remember that the only reason, and I don't know if I said it on the show, but I remember when I first read the article, I was like, look, as much as I don't like him being vaccinated,
Right.
the one thing I can say is that Aaron Rodgers has enough money to where even if he gets COVID, there's doctors on deck. You aren't like that. Therefore, you cannot consider the same circumstances that are applicable to you. Like, it's different in cases, right? But ultimately, it still comes back to the fact that he lied.
Well, also, it's worth noting that if you think Aaron Rodgers stands by you, why did he mislead everybody about being unvaccinated? he wanted people to think that he was vaccinated.
Was
when
that
he
part of
wasn't.
his master plan to get even with the Packers?
With the Packers?
Give everyone COVID. The fucking Bond villain.
Well, they covered it up too. Like that's the
Yeah,
other
that's
part of the
what I'm
story.
saying.
And so did the NFL. They knew, and I don't get why they just let him peacock around. Like,
Ironically, Urban Meyer gets caught.
They're running out of coaches to throw under the bus.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's a shadier organization, TJ? The NFL or FIFA?
Oh,
FIFA still. It's still FIFA.
FIFA sucks.
NFL ain't even close
I couldn't
just
even
yet.
say that.
Yeah.
The NFL was coming out of my mouth, and I was like, "But FIFA's really
Yeah, they got roots with fucked up shit. Yeah,
yikes." Actually,
Yeah.
no, never mind.
You're making a lot of noise about Aaron Rodgers for someone with Green Bay green behind you.
yeah. That is legitimately Green Bay green.
What's going on there, huh?
One of you.
I was trying not to wear my yellow shirt. That's the real reason I had to change.
One of you should lose a bet, and I will get a cheese head that you have.
I will
to wear
punch you
on
in the
one.
throat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That would be good.
It's a great loss.
Yeah.
We got half a season to plan other bets. I mean, one with Sam starts this Sunday, actually.
What's that bad?
He bet that and this was at the beginning of the season where it didn't seem as doable as it does now, but he bet that the Chiefs would get swept by the Raiders.
Oh, okay.
Now it seems
very
very
plausible.
Very
Likely is more.
likely.
Yeah, likely.
Yeah.
But
I look so incompetent. It's actually
Actually
the
kind of love
Chiefs.
it.
It's hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging it too.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
13 points on the Aaron Rodgers Packers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding
their
me?
defense is actually still pretty good.
No, Packers' defense is good.
Yeah,
I mean, they
it
have one
is.
of the best shutdown corners in the league, but it's the Aaron Rodgers Packers. You figure out a way. If that doesn't motivate you to score let's make our statement known that you need Rodgers to take us down. Jordan Love could have done it with some extra time.
I mean, I've seen people kind of jumping on Jordan Love. It's like, well, there were 2 missed field goals away from winning, and those 2 field goals they actually missed.
Even outside of that, you planned your entire game script up until Tuesday that Aaron Rodgers was going to play, and then he gets thrown in. They did not prep this dude. He has not had actual because
He ain't ready.
Like he ain't Cooper Rush.
They said put him on. They said put him back on the practice squad. TJ, that's what I heard.
Jordan Love.
People want him back on the practice squad.
I
They were
didn't-
disappointed.
I didn't think he looked that bad.
I didn't think he looked that bad either.
He is no heir apparent.
He didn't
to
look
Mr.
good.
Man Bun Aaron
but
Rodgers, apparently.
But they say that all the time. When
God
Brett
damn,
Favre
just
got
get
sent
a-
to the Jets,
yeah,
like
get
they
somebody
talk
else.
shit about Aaron Rodgers too.
Well, he kind of deserved it, even back then. Like,
No, the whole thing is you have externalities, you have some examples, but a lot of the times a rookie quarterback in their rookie year or their first not the rookie year, but
not
their
a
first
rookie.
time, their first time really being in the game or the first year they're actually getting worked into the scheme, they're not good.
It was his first start, and it was also in Kansas City, like in Arrowhead. That's a hard place to play.
Literally, you have what they
Even
consider
with that
Kid Jesus
defense.
across.
Even
that
with
defense is horrendous.
That defense is garbage.
It's
Talk
bad.
about cheese. That defense is Swiss. Like, man,
Yeah.
it's really bad.
It is. It's bad.
I would take Jordan Love over current Big Ben in a heartbeat.
I don't blame you. There's potential and growth and
got a
opportunity,
lot
and he
working
also
around
doesn't
there. Yeah.
suck.
Yeah, Big Ben sucks.
as a human being.
He's a creep, and he's old and fat. So,
At least he doesn't like massage parlors. That's
True.
do we know that for sure about Big Ben?
We really
No,
don't.
but-
We really don't.
We really don't.
Don't assume that this man has any
feel
moral
like-
scruples.
I feel like there's a text chain with him and Deshaun Watson. We don't want to read that at all.
a group meet.
Yeah. There's aviators and members only jackets involved, meetups in libraries. I don't want no part of any of that.
I don't
Get
want
rid of both of them. That's all you got to do. It's easy. But they're not. Both of them will probably land a job.
Well-
I can see Big Ben in New York, the Jets, or the Giants.
Half the reason why it's
Wow.
not
They'll take anyone. Flacco's there.
half the half the reason why I think Big Ben has just made it the far way he has, outside of just being good, is because who's going to tell Tomlin what to do? He literally
No, I'm not.
he told us earlier this year, don't tell him what to do.
Has anyone asked that question again, TJ? I don't think they have.
That's the scariest coach to be like, nah, Mike Tomlin, like you go, what is it, kid mode? Anytime he starts talking, you're like, yes sir, no sir, I did
yeah.
wrong, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Never say never, but never.
And he walked out.
Yeah.
It's still the funniest shit ever. He was like, don't fuck with me, basically.
Yeah, no, that's going to be one of the great press conferences of all time. Like one of the best. Like they are who we thought they were, or playoffs. Like it's up there. Some of the best press conference quotes.
Oh, for sure.
Man, I'm so jealous of you. Your guys' coach is awesome.
Yeah,
Best coach.
I love Mike Tomlin. He's amazing. And every now and then, like I hear like some people from Pittsburgh being like, maybe it's time to move off Mike Tomlin. It's like, are you insane?
Go to who?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who's better than Mike Tomlin?
That's what I'm saying.
Urban.
Who doesn't have at what exactly?
Yeah.
Not
What are we talking
coaching
about?
football.
No.
Hey,
Owning
Urban's
a
for
bar?
these streets, baby.
Maybe drinking games.
Yeah.
Him and Ben will have a special connection.
Yeah, like
You don't want that.
Also, I feel even in drinking games, Tomlin can take my.
Probably.
I mean, he's had 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 Super Bowl win, the youngest coach ever to win a Super Bowl, I'm all for like being critical of a coach if the criticism is warranted. Like Mike Tomlin and losing challenges are like this. Like, that man is not good at challenging.
Yeah.
But if that's the worst thing you can say
You're
about your
good.
coach, yeah, you're good.
I would consider him like, if not one of the most like just straight up consistent. Like you're not really gonna get a lot of losing records coming out of the Steelers.
He's never had a losing
No,
season.
no,
Like,
he's had 0.
He went 8-8 with a quarterback named Duck. Like, come on.
He
Duck
makes it work.
Hodges.
See,
Yeah.
and you can't really get that a lot of other places, right?
Nowhere.
no.
Yeah. I do have a Duck t-shirt. A Duck Hodges t-shirt.
I'm
It's
sorry.
gonna be worth money one day.
It's a deep cut. It's a deep
in
cut.
there.
When
I
I wear
remember Duck Hodges.
Oh yeah. When I wear that at like Pittsburgh events, people are like, "Oh shit."
He's the man.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
That
exactly.
QB battle between him and Mason Rudolph.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember.
The worst fight you've ever seen. It's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I like the Steelers, man. I gotta fall back on something. You can't trust fucking Houston.
Well, right now we can't trust you. You've already switched your allegiances like 4 or 5
No,
times.
I have a pecking order. We've been over this. It's always going to be Houston, unfortunately.
You've never mentioned the Steelers before.
All the time. He can tell you. didn't.
I'm not going to admit it.
No, I mean, I told him, but yes, I've said that many times.
I love just the disgust you say Houston with now.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to tell anybody.
Hey, but you
Freaking
still have the
terrible.
Astros. Oh,
They lost.
yeah, I know.
But at least they made it. We'll give them. Hey, trust me, they can get like wins that aren't actually wins.
Yeah.
It was-
Y'all can't have y'all can't have
participation trophies.
y'all can't have sports teams. Y'all can't have concerts. Y'all can't even.
Jesus, too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, y'all.
My Ruggs joke is bad.
You can't even. You
Can't
can't
have
even.
anything.
You can't,
Nothing. It's a
y'all get
terrible
hit by
curse.
storms. Y'all are underwater
It's a
half the year. What
cursed
y'all doing?
City.
It's a curse.
It's literally a cursed city.
What about the Rockets? Chad asked.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what the
You tell me. All right.
What's their record right now? Aren't they terrible?
Yeah, they're terrible. They're
bad.
terrible.
Yeah, ever since James Harden ate his way out of Houston.
He worked hard to get out of there.
Yeah, he went to a lot of Golden Corrals. to get out of Houston.
In 3 days. That was 3 days he did that. A lot of strip clubs and Golden Corrals
He had a mission.
to get the fuck out of Houston.
he
It
had
worked.
a mission, and it worked.
It absolutely worked.
All right, guys, we're going to go to a commercial break here real quick, and then we'll be right back.
Oh, wait, I think we're back. There we go. Hey, everybody, can you hear us? Let us know. Why did my voice crack? A new age is upon us, guys.
It is.
We talked about sponsorships
Yeah.
for a long time.
We did.
And we finally got our first. And I forgot, Gertz, if you would, bring me those boxes that are on the table right there. If you can't tell, we have a unified clothing. Tommy, I don't know what he's got going on. Oh, thank you, Gertz. We got sponsored by our good friends, and I can actually say this now. Support for the Mexcellence is brought to you by Manscaped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's the round of-
that's
where's
a
a round of applause?
That's a big round of applause.
Oh my God.
We're making it's a big deal because I mean it's a lot of it and a lot of possibilities due to y'all guys out there. Like this is a very real thing, and we want to say thank you. But also,
Sorry, MX Xavier, sponsor. Yes, this is for serious. This is absolutely for serious.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not making this
The
up.
best in men's below the waist grooming champions of the world. Since it's football, it's sports related. We have to throw sports related things into it, right?
You're right.
When you want to take your balls to the end zone, go with Manscaped.
Manscaped, I mean,
Exactly. Oh, Tom, you were there.
It was obvious.
It was obvious.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
There's probably something with go shave your balls. I don't know what's
Different
going
football,
on.
but it
different
counts.
football, but it
Yeah,
works.
it counts, sure.
There's no season. It never
Right,
ends.
right.
No, because
That's why.
look at Tommy. What you don't understand, what you don't understand, even though you got gifted. Actually,
I did.
all of us got gifted. I'll actually just cut it right here to the Performance Package 4.0. Look at it. I already opened it because I needed to actually use the razor.
Oh, I opened mine too.
I was gonna do a whole unboxing video and
it's
stuff.
probably easier if I hold.
Just thank you. I
It's-
appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
But-
I mean, you need it. So,
Right.
so you got to do, yeah.
But no, I'm gonna jump in here because I want to show you guys what they. Well, obviously they got the various creams and lotions, but I'm talking about the piece de resistance. Tommy, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this piece of technology. It looks small in my hand,
Oh, it's
but
powerful.
this right here, Tommy,
Yeah.
is the 4th generation, the lawnmower 4.0. It's got a light.
It does.
It's got a light. It's
It was
bright.
a pleasant surprise to me as well.
It's got a light. It's a precision tool for the family jewels, Tommy. That's what's good. And you know what? I actually used it myself. I had to shave my back
Right.
because I went to go get a massage. I didn't have to shave my back, but I had noticed that
That's not something you have to shave.
Yeah, I was about to
Look
say,
at-
that's
yeah,
not- it-
I felt compelled to shave. My
No.
If you got
How did you do-
Manscaped, I guess that's the
Question.
best time to do it,
No,
right?
time out. How did you do that by
Yeah,
yourself?
I didn't know either. I asked the
Yeah,
exact
that's
same
a lot of.
question.
sheer will and determination.
I was
and
thinking duct tape and a stick.
no.
And you just.
So here's the thing: Manscaped makes it really easy because look,
Right.
this is not only for your junk, for your groin area. It's actually a body sculptor too, and I got a lot of body hair.
We didn't need to see it. We believe
I
you.
know. You need visual cues, baby.
Okay.
And so here's the thing: I went and got a massage once before, and the lady who was doing the massage was like massaging my back with the balm or whatever, and she was like, "Let me know if me pulling on your back hair is hurting you." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm not embarrassed by it," but I was like, "Huh, let me see what that would look like." Smooth. And so through sheer power of will and sheer power of will, get it? Because it's I got to all the things, and pretty much whatever I touched got. And so there's a couple misses because my T-Rex arms, but otherwise I got pretty much everywhere, and it was really comfortable.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
surprised,
great.
dude. I'm talking about the product. I'm talking about all the things that they gave us with this whole kit.
It's a great
got-
kit.
Yeah, it's
actually
a beautiful presentation.
Yeah.
It's got what do we got here? We got the Manscaped Crop Reviver. We got the Crop Preserver, deodorant, anti-goods is kind of like aftershave for your balls, kind of.
Nice.
Keeps everything fresh, deodorant. Yeah. And I didn't even go to the bottom part. This is the big surprise.
There you go.
Gave me some free chones. It comes with the inclusion. And
actually,
this right here.
one of my personal favorites is
we got
that.
Oh, well, here, I will show this. Here, you can open that for me. And help
found
me
one?
out. No, actually, you didn't
The
even tell me
newspaper?
about this right here. This right here, I actually looked it up on their website.
Yeah.
It's a newspaper.
Right. I have one.
It's the keep from trimmings getting on your floor. So you can just put it on the ground.
that's actually really
You
cool.
throw it on the
That's
ground,
pretty-
you do your
yeah.
business, and then
Oh,
you
that's
just
cool.
crumple it up and toss it ever so nicely.
Did not know what that was for.
Oh my god!
So this is a carrying bag.
Yeah.
Carrying bag. Every one of the guys
That was a
got
pleasant
this.
surprise for me, too.
You liked yours?
Yeah, I didn't know it was in there.
Marcos, I know you were planning on opening yours. I'm ruining all the surprises. You were waiting.
It was not a surprise thing. I was just waiting. I'll go open it later.
Someone said, "Show us the back patches." No, I'm not
kinda-
showing you the back patches. It's not many. I actually got a lot of my back hair. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, no, it's very nice.
It smells nice.
No, it's actually super.
I think I had to
Yeah.
smell it. No, but this is smaller than the one I have. So.
While you're doing your unboxing, I'll kind of go into what I like so far.
Yeah,
right?
because you've tried it too. Everyone
Yeah.
got one. Everyone's got it. I've tried this, of course, the 4.0, and I did try the Weed Whacker, the
That's
ear
it
and
up.
nose.
Yeah.
I actually forgot my trimmer back home for my nose hairs, and this
Perfect.
did the job, baby.
Same.
In terms of just the kit itself and what was included, Sammy was here whenever I was opening up mine. And this is no BS, because being honest with you, I literally was like, they've added a bunch of really nice stuff in here. The quality is really solid for everything that they sent out.
We've done way more than we've ever needed to do.
Oh,
But
yeah,
be
you should-
sure, Tommy, what you need to know, the most important thing is go to Manscaped, use coupon code MEX for 20% off, free international shipping wherever you're at. Get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself this is the Weed Whacker, get yourself the
lawnmower.
4.0, the lawnmower. I just call it the 4.0 in my household. It's the
Lawnmower.
4.0, baby. Get yourself some of these newspapers,
Which are also pretty cool.
which are also pretty
Yeah.
cool. I didn't even know we got them.
I feel like since I'm not a beard person, I liked all the other I don't have to really shave too much.
Right.
So like I liked all of the other nitty-gritty things.
Like
I feel
the
lame
bag.
because I was like, yeah, bag.
ball deodorant. And this one is a
Ball
ball toner.
toner.
Yeah, it's a equivalent of an aftershave, if you will, for your huevos.
But now, for reals, I also want to just really thank y'all guys. All the support, all of
Yeah.
the feedback. Like even any of this would not have been possible without y'all guys watching. And so please, if you can, take advantage of that code. It does come back and support us. And hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys some more cool things because of this sponsorship. So I don't know what he's doing.
I'm
but-
using the product. This is how we do sponsorship here. We use
It's an infomercial.
the Weed Whacker.
But nah, we appreciate everything y'all guys have been doing, and ultimately, it really is and truly is. If you can't, like, the reason why this one is even as long as it is just because we're so excited. And
Very grateful, man.
very
This
grateful.
is
Right.
Grateful to y'all guys. Grateful to
Yeah,
Manscaped for the
this is-
opportunity.
all very awesome.
You're right. Yeah. And just make sure you're using the right tools for the job. Stop using the one for your face. Have a separate one. Get yourself one of these. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code MEX at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use MEX. Unlock your confidence, and as always, use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. It says it on the t-shirt. Marcos, show the t-shirt. Your balls will thank you. Thank you, everybody, for letting us do our spiel. We're going to be doing it throughout the month, so either use them all so we don't have to do it as much, or we'll keep doing it forever and ever and ever, and they'll just get progressively longer until we just have
No, they won't. They will be shorter. Don't worry.
the Manscaped Power Hour featuring the Mexcellence. Let's do this.
Absolutely
That's
not.
your show.
I thought it would be interesting since we're at the halfway point of the season to kind of look at some teams that are in that gray area about, and then see how we argue about whether they have a real shot of getting to the last dance.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What are you thinking about, Tommy?
So, like, basically, the 5 teams we think will make it?
No. I'm gonna name 5
Oh,
teams.
we say yay and nay.
And pretty much we're going to fake or fraud it.
So
yeah.
we don't have to go through, like, the Jets, Texans, Jaguars.
No.
Thank you.
I
We spent some more time on the Texans. I think Tommy would really appreciate it.
Gertz.
Go back 2 episodes.
He doesn't know, so let me explain it.
No!
Fine.
Absolutely not.
I feel like I need to come up with a whole podcast just to myself.
Of the Texans.
Going on.
You
Going
might
on
be the
rant.
first.
Yeah, Tommy's plight.
Oh, it's gonna be all anger.
But no, yeah, I just picked 5 teams that are in that gray area because right now we're at this part where I would say almost unarguably probably the Cardinals and the Bucks are the only definites right now.
Are we talking Super Bowl or like
You would
playoffs,
say
deep
if someone said the
playoffs?
Cardinals are going to the Super Bowl right now, you'd probably no one would be
Oh, I
like,
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's
Yeah,
what
no
we're
one
doing.
would be like rolling their eyes at that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, if someone said the Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl, then it's
I'd punch you in your throat.
Yeah,
We're in an alternate universe.
yeah.
I'm in a very punchy in the throat sort of mood tonight.
Whoa, no.
Bad.
No violence.
Like how you snuck that in, please. I said, don't hurt the children.
Increase the peace.
So I'm actually going to start with a rival of Gertz that's on the come up right now. It seems like getting rid of some baggage has actually helped them
No, if you say
streamline.
the team, I think you're gonna say the
No one
answer
knows.
will
Cleveland
always
Browns.
be no.
Oh.
No. No.
We know why he's saying no. He doesn't.
No. I'm saying no because Baker Mayfield is a terrible quarterback who will
That's why.
always cause you to lose and be a forever loser. And I believe in the Browns. I love that fan base. They deserve a decent quarterback, not fucking Baker Mayfield and his Hulu commercials.
So I'm going to assume we're firm no or yes. None of that. But we can be like a little.
Yeah,
No,
you
man.
can. You can. This is supposed to be.
Absolutes here.
Yeah. Yes or no?
I'm going to lean. No, actually.
Smart man.
Not be. If you know, I'm actually a big fan of the Browns just because I think that they managed to make. I think they make the 2 quarterback system or like having
2 running backs.
two running backs. Yeah, 2 running back system work the best. Like they get the most out of both of their running backs. I think we're close.
Definitely do.
But I think we're close. Like the Cowboys are kind of close, but not anywhere.
No, that shit
not
is
like how
efficient.
Yeah, it's very efficient. over the
Defense
Browns.
also, yeah. Overall, it's a good team.
It's honestly, more on the receiving end that I get a little more concerned. I don't think they have a lot of power.
Who is their like number 1 receiver? Donovan Peoples? Is it Donovan Peoples Jones or whatever? Something
No,
Peoples
he's the
Jones?
person on the come up.
Every time I'm watching the highlights, it's him scoring touchdowns.
I really like the
I have
problem
no
is
idea who they
it's
have.
hard.
Have a star.
It's hard for me to even articulate a starter because they really
Okay.
don't, or a star
Right.
on the receiving core. 'Cause
They
they
run
really
so
don't
much,
have one.
yeah.
They run the ball.
Because they don't
need
trust
to,
Baker
right?
Mayfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you can't just thrive off of that alone.
Nah.
And I think that on a defensive front, they are still very strong and they've been doing pretty well there. But overall, in terms of just the units they have to go against to get there, nah.
True.
Wait, time out. Reverse. They're in the AFC, right?
Then the
Yes.
AFC.
Yeah. They're in the AFC North.
Never mind. Whoa!
Whoa, I would never mind that hard now.
It's because the AFC has been very.
It's up and
so-
down. It's weird. But I still don't
AFC's
think,
not
even in
great.
a weird season, nah. No for the Browns.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Oh, you want me to go? Or?
Yeah.
No, Gertz for last.
Okay, we'll save Gertz for last. You're right. That's
Yeah.
good.
Guess
So
for
the
last.
only thing is that they are playing a lot more streamlined now that they got rid of Odell Beckham.
Yeah. It's only been one game, but yeah.
Well, beating the Bengals is actually impressive this year.
Very strong.
Yeah.
Who beat them last week?
You like the Jets?
I was about to say.
Also, yes.
Yeah. I think it's
That
just
was
a decline
that was
with the Bengals. The Bengals are turning into the Bengals.
they
But
are
they're,
turning.
they're not the old Bengals.
That was what I was noticing. Basically, this last game was the tipping point. The Browns are going back to being good,
Right.
Maybe not great, but this is the AFC, and the
They're always
Bengals are
good.
going back to being bad after that game.
I still don't think they're going to be old Bengals bad because they got 2 things that work very fucking well still, and they just have to build around Burrow and Chase, and I think that team will be fine. Problem is they're the cheapest team in the NFL, so free agency might not be great.
Yeah.
Hope they draft well.
Well,
Well, they clearly they do. Yeah, so there you go.
I mean, they need an offensive line, is what the Bengals need,
Oh, they
and that's so
definitely need that.
hard.
It's the hardest thing to
Yeah.
get.
So are you yes or no on the Browns?
I would not be surprised, but for right now, I'm going to go no.
Okay. Well,
It's my guy.
yeah, that makes
Smart dudes over here.
that makes 4 of us. No. I mean, I remember before the season started, people were thinking that the Browns were going to make noise in the AFC. It's like they're not. No, they
They say that every year.
Yeah, they say that every year. They've cultivated a culture of losing. That division is always either won by Pittsburgh or Baltimore. So yeah, the Browns they don't have a shot, and I don't think Baker is terrible, but I think he is the worst quarterback in that division. And Big Ben plays like crap this year. Big Ben's played like crap for like 3 years. And Baker Mayfield is still worse. So
I'll take that.
yeah. So and I think isn't their best receiver, isn't it Jarvis Landry?
Oh my gosh, Jarvis Landry is there? Yes, he is.
And is he?
I thought he was hurt.
Yeah, I think he's hurt.
Yeah.
I think you're right. So, I mean, Nick Chubb is great. Their defense, I don't think, is that impressive. I mean, it was really that first game against the Chiefs. I was like, that's the most Browns game ever, where they were up. I think it was like 22-10 at a half, and they lose. It's like, it's
about right.
That's the Browns. It took the Steelers turning over the ball 5 times for them to beat them by 9 points. Like they need a really good quarterback. They need a culture shift, like in a big way. I think their coach is good. But
Big praise over here. The chat's like, Baker's a top 15 QB. I'm like, cool. He's better than half.
yeah,
I put him at 15, sure.
and worse than
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll look at you solidly and be like, sure.
Yeah.
When we're comparing him to Mac
confidence.
Jones,
Yeah, right.
I understand.
Yeah.
So no.
Next up.
The definition of up and down, hard to predict. Literally, probably been the worst predicted team for us over this week, over this season. The Saints.
Oh, that's not difficult for me at all. No. So no.
Straight
Straight up, no.
You got to be a little bit. You got to give a little
you need
bit more-
explanation.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
apologize. You got to tell me this. So no. Why the fuck would they make anything?
That's not an explanation. That's a reaction.
You said it all,
You
Gertz.
furthered your no with the more no.
But with emphasis. Yeah, man. Look. What am I supposed to be confident in with the goddamn Saints? Like,
I mean, they beat the Bucks.
Their defense is solid.
Great. It's the division rivalry. That shit happens like that every now and again. They don't have Jameis.
They beat Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's true.
Aaron
It was
Rodgers,
very confusing.
He threw that game, and no one will ever convince me otherwise.
I mean,
that was him. That was his horse head in a bed to the Packers. That's what that shit was. I could fuck your shit up at any time. That's what he did. That's how that meeting went with Aaron Rodgers.
said, "Oh, y'all don't need me, huh? Oh, Love can replace me, huh? Let's test that."
Hey, do me a favor. Move that fan over here real quick. No, he can't. He just walked out because he's Aaron Rodgers, the most brilliant man in the world. Get the fuck out of here. He's terrible. I give him 2 more years of goodness. 1 injury, he's done. Move on from Aaron Rodgers and find someone besides Jordan Love, I guess. I don't know. I don't have to tell you in Wisconsin. I don't know how
you did more damage to the Packers than you did to the Saints. Why would you say no to the Saints?
but about the Saints.
I'm sorry. No, to the Saints, because you have Jameis Winston, you have Travis Simeon as the quarterback. Am I right? Or did they
Jameis
find
Winston
someone
is
else?
the quarterback.
No, Trevor Simeon is the quarterback.
Jameis got hurt.
Jameis.
Which,
you're right.
even if he
Towards
didn't
ACL.
get hurt, I'd still say no because it's Jameis Winston.
Oh, come on.
He's playing good on that team.
Yeah, Jameis was doing okay.
Let me tell you something. That's like trying to plug a fucking flood up with gum. He's gonna fuck up eventually. It's just what he does. He's a fuck up. That's what he is. Crab legs and all. That's what he is. It is nothing wrong with this. Lots of fuck ups. You can change your life around, become a pastor. You can do anything. I can see Pastor Winston.
Jameis is gonna be a.
They got a great coach. They have that team is solid. Defense is solid, but quarterback is the position. If you don't have that, you don't stand a chance. So yeah.
All right. I think I'm more favorable on the Saints than you are.
Good.
I think
It's my second favorite team.
I think ultimately.
That might not have shown.
Shut up. Look, so ultimately, the biggest problem with the Saints is their receiving core. Once again, they really struggle on that side of the ball just because they haven't had anybody. Most of their team has been injured, and then after losing Winston, they pretty much lost that that deep ball possession that they were having. And when he was playing on point for the Saints, he was playing on point for the Saints.
Oh yeah.
Like
good Jameis is good.
no, I mean, even when he was having bad Jameis moments, there was one game where he had 2 interceptions. The 2 interceptions weren't like
The Panthers?
Yes. Essentially, like he had thrown the ball, but it was like on plays where it's either you throw it or you're not going to gain anything from it.
Gotcha.
So, it gives me a lot of credence in their defense because they were able to hold up to T-Beezy, but Bucks have so many weapons, and I'm pretty sure they can just choose the days they lose. Pretty sure Tom Brady was like,
Basically.
the Bucks were like, Jameis went down. We owe him one. Let's go ahead and pack it in for a little bit. But I'm going to still go no. Not unless they get the quarterback situation sorted out. Not because I don't believe in the backup QB. It's just because we haven't really seen him too much.
I don't believe in him. He's a backup. Can't believe in a backup.
Backups have been doing pretty interesting things this year.
Foles just put his big old dick on the table. Saying.
It's one time. One good
Dak
time.
was a press.
Dak was a backup.
I was said Dak.
Well,
was
Tom Brady was a backup.
We all
I was
so every quarterback damn near was a backup.
Yes.
I get what you're saying. Trevor Siemian ain't that. So yeah.
You don't know. He's
He
barely
played for Denver.
Oh,
Yeah. He's been in the game for a while.
damn.
Yeah.
No, my answer is no, but with some actual reasons behind
I
it.
do wish him Case Keenum luck in his career.
So the Saints started this year,
Candid compliment.
It
I
is.
believe, about $60 million over the cap. Like,
Oh, good God.
yeah, they were in a really bad place.
Yeah.
And they've found a way to make it work. I don't think they're still there where they're going to be able to do a deep playoff run. They might make the playoffs at the very least. But the way the playoffs work, where you get an extra spot,
Yeah, I forgot about that. So maybe.
yeah,
So is it 2 wild card spots now?
3.
Oh God, that's too much. We're getting the NBA
They're letting,
levels
they're,
now.
letting, they're letting everybody in the playoffs.
God, yeah.
What's the Saints' current record now? Are they 5?
They're 5-4.
5-4. Okay.
That's
We'll
what we're almost exclusively talking about 5-4.
I really
teams.
want to see like what the threshold is with these 3 wild cards. Like how shitty of a record do you have to
So
make
wait,
it
time
in?
out. So we're talking about them making it to playoffs.
No, well,
Or all the way.
six
If they won, we wouldn't be
postseason
surprised.
success. However you want to define
Okay.
it.
Oh, well then no.
Yeah, I think we're all still standing by our original.
That has not
answer.
changed either one of my answers. If anything, that only made the Saints worse.
Yeah, true.
But I mean, they still got Kamara. Like they can do stuff next year if they draft well, but not this year.
Is Taysom Hill better than Drew Brees was last year?
No.
He might be.
He might be.
He might be.
Oh, is he throwing the ball now? They're letting him throw? They didn't allow him to for the longest.
My point being,
They're like, he'd raise his hands up. Taysom, no!
Sit your ass down, Taysom.
because I saw the Saints make a playoff run with an old ass Drew Brees.
That couldn't throw past 20 yards.
Yeah, he couldn't. And
But
they,
he had it up here, Gertz.
Yeah, but they were still able to make a little bit of noise in the playoffs. So I'm going to say, yeah, I would not.
On the back of Taysom Hill?
I would not be shocked if the Saints make some noise in the playoffs.
You can't be
I
a
would be.
quarterback if you don't even know your own position.
He doesn't.
I'm just saying.
Isn't he 40?
Taysom Hill?
He's pretty old.
Oh, is he that old?
He's
I don't think
Is he as
40.
old as Drew Brees?
No.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
He's not in a nursing home just yet.
Yeah. So I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked because, I mean, they are outside of the playoffs last year when they did lose to the Bucks. They've beaten them 3 times out of 3 in the regular season so far.
That's true.
So they do have the Bucks number. So I mean, if they ended up going up against the Bucks in the playoffs, I would not be shocked if the Saints rained on their parade. Yeah, I mean they are a team that I underestimated too coming into this season. I thought they were going to be worthless, and I do think it sucks about Jameis because if they still had Jameis,
I'd have a hard yes.
Yeah.
because Bruce Arians was terrible for Jameis. Like
He's terrible for a lot of.
Tom Brady needed to
gotta-
pull Bruce Arians aside and listen, you fuddy-duddy fat fuck. Like,
Yeah.
You can't ridicule me in public like this.
well, stop this no risk it, no biscuit shit.
That's my quote.
Yeah, like you don't need
love
any more.
Bruce Arians.
I love him too. He's a Steelers offensive coordinator, so I know how he works. He's like,
Yeah.
just chuck it down the field, Ben.
Yeah, football ain't hard.
Just
Yeah.
chuck it down the field. It's like, no, don't do it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and I think
They were good for each other.
I think they.
it was a toxic
The
relationship.
odd couple type of thing. It was whimsical.
I mean, it was after the bye last year with Bruce Arians and Tom Brady where they really worked it out.
Yeah.
Where it's like every now and then you would see like a big splash play, and it's like, that's a Bruce Arians play, and it felt appropriate because it'd always be like at the end of a half or something.
Right.
So I do think Sean Payton was good for Jameis. So if Jameis was still in there, I'd be like, oh yeah, watch out for them. I'm still like thinking And watch out for them because they have beaten teams that I did not expect them to beat already.
They usually do, and you know what? The Taysom point was a really strong suit because I forgot he was just out for concussion protocols, not like an actual injury. And with Taysom Hill, I mean, it's really hard pressed to even argue against him because he was vying for Jameis's job right at the start of the season.
And I think everyone loves Drew Brees. I think people are forgetting just how decrepit he looked by the end of the season last year.
He was beaten down.
It was sad to watch. It was really sad. So I would not be shocked if the Saints make a little bit of a run.
Well, on to a team. So from there, we take a jump to teams that are kind of hard to figure out right now. Like this team that just fucking lost to the Broncos. And that would be the Cowboys.
Oh, this is great.
I put my nuts on the table. Go ahead and kick away.
No, I would never, because it's the good team in Texas. So early on, I was like, it wouldn't surprise me if they made it to the NFC Championship. It's changed a bit. Just a bit. If they did, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm going with a yes with them. Because, yeah, I love Dak. Loved him since Mississippi State. And Ezekiel, not really. But I guess he grew on me. He's not great. I think Pollard is way better than he is. And trending upward while Zeke is trending downward. But at the moment, they kind of met in the middle. And y'all are reaping the benefits of that.
I still think Pollard's better.
Oh, absolutely, he is. And
Someone wants it more, and it's a P on his back.
yeah, that's all that it is. That's why he's getting up and doing something. But you got CeeDee Lamb is your guy. Like, he's going to take you places. You saw what happened when he didn't play this game, did he?
He did.
Oh, did he? Okay, he was injured.
I mean, the Cowboys in general did not look like they played.
They didn't want to play.
They had a rough day. Everybody did. So I think this week is a wash. I still believe in them, and I still think they'll make it to the NFC Championship, or if not, very close.
Look, I'm a yes from the get-go with some caveats.
Okay.
I think the biggest so with the Broncos, first of all, I think they put up a stat and we never beat the Broncos. I think it's a scheme.
We've been 7-2 against the Broncos since the 70s.
I think it's a scheme thing, and just they really have it out to the Cowboys. They're like, if there's any team we need to win against, it's the Cowboys. Yeah. And the Broncos. The problems with the Broncos actually weren't on offense. I mean, weren't on defense. It was an offensive sort of issue. So it really was like our defense let up a lot, and we just couldn't bank it into the house. But the Broncos' defense is fairly solid. That said, I think that I'm actually really happy that we lost. I never like streaks leading into the playoffs.
No, it's terrible.
I like that we lost to a team that we shouldn't have lost to because that puts you back in check.
Yeah.
And make sure that you're hustling out for the rest of the games because we shouldn't lose pretty much for the rest of the season.
We play the Cardinals.
We shouldn't lose pretty much for the rest of the season.
I can see y'all winning that game, actually.
I don't change because...
I can see it.
It
wouldn't surprise me, yeah.
But I think that really what's gonna make those matters really important are that if we can keep our team healthy, which we have been able to, there've been light dings and bangs there, but nothing that's keeping anyone out except Gallup, who is kind of having that reoccurring calf issue.
He's back this week, full contact practice.
But that had him out for a while, and you know how those injuries are. He can literally get knocked out later. And man, it's really just getting some more consistency coming out of our defense. I think that our front four, this last game, our front four looked terrible, but we're getting some players back on. We're getting some players back into the script. We're really kind of bolstering up some of the seams there, and I think that ultimately, by the time we get to the end of the season, I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys made it pretty far into the playoff run. The only reason why I can't confidently say NFC champions is because the NFC is disgusting.
It's a beast right
actually,
now.
It's pretty stacked.
It's actually like I keep on looking at it and I'm like, no one wants to just talk about these weapons.
It's like 4 good teams in the NFC. That's all.
There's like what?
Only 4.
Bro, there's 7 evil X's. We got to get through them all, baby. It's not
gauntlet,
good for us, man.
Somebody asked, like, aren't Cowboys supposed to domesticate Broncos in the chat?
You didn't break them that time.
Nope. Just threw
They're
us
still
right
free.
Yeah.
I think the Broncos did kind of show something that if Dak's having an off day, if you stack the box, the Cowboys are going to have no answer. Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of that'll go into later when we talk about attaboys and take a lap. But that is very worrying because the Cowboys are used to having a bad day at the one time you don't want it. Like last time we went to the playoffs, losing to the Rams in an embarrassing fashion, kind of deal.
It's a fun game.
I'm sorry, Gertz. I'm not a Steeler. I don't know what it's like to like when you lose. Well, no, the last time I saw the Steelers, it didn't go well.
Last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl was against us.
No, I was thinking about. I actually.
A long time ago.
It was It was '96, but
Dark Ages.
That's right.
the last time I saw the Steelers in the
weird.
playoffs, I went in there. We went into a
two
Steelers
since
bar thinking that they were going to win.
Yeah.
Then don't have a fuck you. Talking shit.
We've won two since then.
And then I think the Browns scored like 4 touchdowns in the first quarter.
Jesus. So
Yeah, it
game
was-
over.
Yeah, it was Baker's revenge game, I guess. I don't know how that happened because the Steelers beat the Browns twice that in the regular season.
It's a
but-
fucking anomaly.
well, that's what I think might happen to the Cowboys. Is the only weird because let's say they're going to make the playoffs. That's
Yeah.
already
Oh, yeah.
given.
For sure.
They're gonna win
I mean,
the division.
Come on. Yeah. I was about
We're
to
the
say,
NFC East.
Yeah.
We'd have to literally try
Try
to
to
lose.
lose.
Like
Yeah,
last year,
yeah.
we tried and we did.
That's right.
Sure you did.
It felt like we tried.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
And even when our team was shit, we almost made it. So
Andy
not
Dalton got concussed and no one helped him up.
Says it all.
It was the saddest thing I've ever seen.
I laughed. It's just,
we had to rely on the Danucci era. That was a
that
thing.
you need to erase that from history.
Danucci, we had to rely on Gilbert.
Would rather Gilbert than Danucci. Mr.
Gilbert is better
Sidearm.
than Danucci. Gilbert's still on the team.
No, I said no. Yeah, that's who you want over
Yeah.
Danucci because
You know, it was
Yeah.
bad whenever they really came back into the season. They said, "Where's Cooper Rush? We need to bring him back now."
But that being said, so let's say they don't finish out. I mean, if they finish off in the top, unless they get that number 1 spot, it means they either probably have to play the Rams, the Packers, the Bucks are probably locked to get that number 1 spot.
Don't think so.
no.
You don't think so? They have the easiest schedule from here on.
They do, but they lose to easy teams that they shouldn't lose to. Not
I
easy.
see him losing one more
Not
before. so-
not easy teams.
I could see them losing to the Saints again.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah.
Hell, I could see them losing. I would say Carolina, but
They're not leaving the Carolina.
that's not gonna happen.
too far, coach.
Yeah, you're pressing.
Falcons
slow your
might
brakes.
get on my super now.
But I mean, only the Cardinals or the Rams can win the West, so one of them's a wild card.
Yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
exactly. So that's 1 spot taken. How many more of these wild card spots we got? 2 more. Jesus, man, this is too much.
But we're not filling off the playoff bracket. We'll do that next month.
Okay.
Kicking it to Gertz and see what he has to say about one of his least favorite teams.
Yeah, I think they're one and done. I think they're going to. I mean, they're going to win their division.
Yeah.
But yeah, why on earth would I trust the Cowboys in the playoffs?
You don't. No, whoa.
Can't do it.
Oh, yeah, why on? When's the last time they won a playoff game?
When Dak's first year.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't. When we invited you to the show, we didn't want you to come in here and just rip off Band-Aids.
Even I didn't do that. And I'm not a huge Cowboys fan, but I try to give them a little.
I mean, look,
respect,
the
just a
first thing,
little.
if you don't know, the first thing that we came into these first like 7 or 8 weeks
Yeah.
was legitimately coming in and saying, please do not talk about us. We do not know. I don't trust it. We are fake until I see us winning that first playoff game. We lost to the Broncos.
Yeah.
All those feelings came right back. Don't
Got
get it
nervous.
twisted.
Got real
I'm
nervous.
I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, but also I am a realist,
Yeah.
okay?
Santa Claus ain't real either. What's your point? I don't trust the Cowboys. They've surprised me because just how much better they look than last year. And I'm happy for Dak. I think he's definitely earned his contract, at least so far. I mean, $75 million a year. He did not earn it last Sunday. But yeah, I mean, who are they going to be playing against? Say they make it say they don't get first in the NFC. Who are they going to be playing against? Like possibly the Saints.
Some murderers row, no
Possibly.
matter which angle you look at it.
Possibly the Rams.
We beat the Rams, baby.
We beat the Chargers.
You beat the Chargers.
Chargers. Wrong
Wrong
one.
LA team.
Yeah.
Wrong one.
They don't have
You
Aaron
beat the-
Donald.
You beat the flavor aid of the LA team.
I don't know why I got the mix. Oh, well, yes, they're the same colors.
Same
The
color, same
colors,
stadium.
almost
Same
kinda
logo. I really,
Yeah.
I've been sitting here like, I didn't watch that game. So I'm like,
I mean, maybe the Bucks or the Packers. I mean, like who? Although like only one team gets a bye, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
We just have to win out.
could be.
That's what I'm hearing.
So I mean, yeah, it could be the Saints, it could be the Rams, it could be the Packers, it could be the Bucks, and I think all those teams would beat the Cowboys in a playoff game.
Oh Jesus, I don't know about that.
Okay. So
Two of them they could
Which,
handle.
so you don't obviously you don't believe in the Saints.
No, not at all. I love Sean Payton, but yeah, no, not at all.
What's the other one that you're like? Do you think the Cowboys would beat?
I'd argue the Rams.
Do you think the Cowboys would beat
No,
the
I don't
Rams?
think
The Rams are very weird. Right.
they had a bad day.
They're very good.
They are very
No,
good.
It's
Matthew
it's-
Stafford
it's
on
Matt
his revenge
Stafford.
tour
Yeah, like,
coming to Dallas.
it just you don't know what type of Stafford you're getting that day, and stat wise,
I wouldn't say he's one of those.
but no. The
wouldn't
thing
either.
is, he's a great. I think Stafford's a great quarterback, right? But first time he's ever really been on a streak like this. About to get lined up for, like you're saying, he's on a revenge tour. He's really strong.
Yeah.
But I have to watch him very closely for fantasy purposes.
Yeah.
He's on like 5 of my teams basically.
Yeah.
And it's just real. It's very much similar to like the Dak we got Sunday. Matt Stafford, except like on Matt Stafford's side, he has no reason to ever play like some of the ways he was playing like last week and even 2 weeks ago, where they really lucked out in terms of their winnings. So I think the Rams have the biggest juggle up. The Bucks are playing cheat code, and they have
This is true.
literally four receivers / a tight end who could go to any team and literally be the star of said team.
Yeah.
And that's not okay. Don't think our defense sucks with secondary. Really, the ultimate hope for me is that the Bucks get knocked out by someone else. Pray to God. Actually, switch my answer from the last one. Pray to God the Saints make it, so the Bucks can be knocked out.
Saints have spoiler written all over them for me. Like they're gonna ruin someone's day.
What quarterback is
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
do this?
I don't think it matters.
You just create one in Madden.
It's Sean Payton, baby.
Sean
I know,
Payton's
and I
gonna
love
come out
Sean.
there
He's
in
brilliant.
uniform.
He made Teddy Bridgewater look like prime Drew Brees.
For like 5 games.
That's all he needed.
I think the playoffs are only like 4
Yeah,
games.
that's all. That's all
You got to have a quarterback to get you there, and I just don't think he does. But the Bucks I could see the Bucks losing.
To the Cowboys.
I don't. Fuck. Actually, take that back. Playoff Brady is a different beast.
No playoff. Once Brady
No, that's when the
gets,
fun stops. Yeah. Well, just a small time.
he's smiling, cracking jokes on his Twitter, all that nonsense. That shit changes.
Yeah.
That's when he turns into all that for a drop of blood. Like,
Yeah.
Starts taking air out of balls and shit.
but yeah, I wouldn't take the Cowboys over any of those teams that they'd have to play in the first round.
Damn, you almost making me reconsider Gertz.
I'm not
I got-
reconsidering. I'm cautiously betting from a repeatedly
Man,
hurt.
you said you were happy that they lost. What kind of mental gymnastic shite
No,
is that?
I'm happy they lost because most of the time when you're going when you streak into the playoffs, that's destined for failure.
It wasn't for the Bucks last year.
That's the Bucks.
Brady, man.
It's different.
Well, the Bucks lost a lot, and then they went into their bye week and came back like the Terminator.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen again.
That was
Well,
the Chiefs 2 years
They're just
ago.
waiting for rest.
Yeah.
Another team in the gray. They've dealt with their coach being fired. Several of their players leaving due to misconduct, but they're still in an okay situation. The Raiders.
Sorry, Sammy. I'm going to go with no. Just too much has happened to them. I like them now. I do like them
Here's
now.
Sammy shuffling over.
Yeah. If you didn't hear the
I like 'em.
the giant shuffle and then the heat in the room increase.
Like the Thanos
Yeah.
chair.
That's what it feels like.
Like, they're going to be on the cusp, but I don't think they're going to get over that hump. It's just,
I mean,
they don't have the weaponry.
Who else is in their division? The Chiefs, the Chargers.
Broncos and the Chargers. I
Okay.
think Chargers got it.
All of them are 5-win teams.
Yeah.
I think the Chargers are going to edge them out. It's going to be close with
Well,
those
even
two.
if they edge them out, they could still maybe get a wild card seat. And then, do you think, with the AFC being as weird as it
We'll
is, like
see.
the Bills just lost to the Jags,
They did.
like maybe they can beat the.
I don't know how many of these weird
I don't
ass new
and that's
playoff
also
spots
the
there
weird
are,
thing.
yeah.
Like with the way that
it's
it's
like-
working. Like, what if they play the Titans in the first week?
which could happen.
And
Yeah.
the Titans said Derrick Henry.
Well, they don't have Derrick Henry.
Oh, he'll be back by the way.
And that's the thing.
Oh, he will?
He'll be, he
Yeah,
should
he'll
be
be
back
back.
by playoffs if they make it to playoffs.
And Simmons has showed himself to be scary as fuck. So, yeah. Oh, they would lose. That's what I'm. Fuck. See, yeah, they would be one and done. So I guess one and done's count as a no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I think that's right.
Yeah, they would be a one and
No, I think
done,
one
but
and
they
done
would
count
make
as a
it.
yes.
The
Why?
one and done is
No,
they,
that's
they made no
first
noise
game.
in the postseason.
Oh, okay,
It's
gotcha.
that Saturday
Yeah.
evening game.
Yeah.
Of
Okay,
the
gotcha.
playoff. Yeah,
No
no one,
playoff
no one
wins.
watches that. Yeah, so yeah, that's where they would be. So that's a no from me. Maybe they'll get Odell Beckham. And then
I don't know
That's
what-
exactly what they need.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
that's actually the piece they do need.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going on with the Raiders, but something in that organization is just completely out of whack.
Yeah.
Because the 2020 draft class is suffering. Really didn't get
big
nothing.
time.
They really didn't get nothing coming out of that. But we did.
I don't.
Old ass Deshaun
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah. My bad.
I was gonna say, who's we? You Raiders
Old,
fan?
Nah.
old man Deshaun.
Yeah. Good for y'all guys.
Yeah, I guess.
Getting Deshaun Watson is as good as the Titans.
Maybe he'll go there. He fits right
as good
in.
as the Titans getting Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, he's got to go to one of your teams. I would
Gotta
love
s-
it.
Look, I think that would I want the Raiders to make it? I actually think it would be a really cool story. You know,
Oh,
Like
I'd
an
love to
amazing
see it,
story.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Amazing painting against adversity.
Make a
all
Disney
that kind of
movie out of
stuff.
it.
Right?
Great 30 for 30.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
It'd be called What the Fuck? a Raider story.
The 2021 Raiders season. I could see that.
We decided to move to a new city and shit just hit the fan.
Cue montage of the strip.
Dude, it might actually hit that they get. Let's say somehow they magically get that first round playoff win. More emails drop.
That would be amazing.
I think that's what the NFL is waiting.
absolutely.
Give them hope to crush it. What we didn't see was Derek Carr was CC.
Nah, Davis is probably the one that'll get in trouble.
No,
That's more likely.
Yeah.
Now, the worst part about this is because of all the things that have been happening to the Raiders, much like Tommy, I've learned to like Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually a
He's
really
all right.
great guy.
Yeah, it's good people.
He's a good quarterback when he doesn't have a crazy asshole yelling in his ear for the entire game that is John Gruden.
And demeaning you.
Like a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
extra from Fargo.
I love that. I love that he immediately looked better without John Gruden yelling in his ear. I love that.
That's a sign of a shitty coach.
Exactly.
Like for story purposes, honestly, I'm gonna say yes, but mainly because I think that just all the adversity, all the things they have stacked against their table, it'd be a really incredible impact to make it pretty far in the playoffs, and that'd be cool to see. And I think that the team, because like you had mentioned, they really elevated after Gruden had bounced.
Yeah.
You could see that they're like, and ultimately, when your culture goes up, take the Cowboys for example. Player roster really didn't change too much, but Dak was back.
Yeah.
And you saw the culture switch, and you saw us get our stuff on ball. And I think the same thing is happening for the Raiders, where the culture is getting to that place. I think that the team is really bonding together, and for the most part, Derek Carr laid it out there. He was like, the only way that people are going to actually feel sorry for us is if we're winning. No one cares if we don't.
yeah.
Right.
And so with that mentality, I gotta give him a yes.
Give them a yes.
Yeah.
I just don't know if they're going to have enough time to establish a direction with a new coach in the middle of a season.
They don't.
I don't know if
have
that's ever happened.
I don't either.
Yeah.
In the history of watching football, I don't think there's ever been a coach fired in the middle of the year. Because usually when coaches are fired, they're bad. This is I don't think.
No, he was bad.
Well,
It's usually a surge and then a fall. And
yeah.
Because, that's the way the Texans were when they fired Bill O'Brien. It was a little surge and then they plummeted.
Yeah.
And that was with Deshaun Watson. So, in one of his best seasons playing. So, no, it happens. It's just, it's a lot of disarray. Mm-hmm. And, once they straighten that out, get a receiver, a new coach, and get some stability, I think they'll be good next season.
Yeah, next season. But I don't
They're
think
priming
this year.
themselves,
I think, in the words of Girts, they're going to be one and done this year, just because they're a little bit directionless, and
That's
they
what
need
it
to need to rebuild a little bit because they've lost.
They lost pieces.
They lost because it was what one person due to emails, Ruggs and his unfortunate incident, and like
They had a dude who was making way too much money to be posting what he was posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
Guy threatened to kill people on Instagram with AK-47s.
I'm like, you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's like he said it once, and you're like, all right, dude, that's called a threat. Stop. He said it about 12 more times in the course of about 30 seconds. He's like, yeah, man, you are going to get released. And sure enough, he did.
Brother, you made it. You ain't got to act like you didn't, all right?
It's too late now. He made it and lost it. So,
Like 20 minutes ago, Vikings running back Dalvin Cook allegedly abused a former girlfriend last year.
God damn.
No, he was... Pause. Reverse. It wasn't he was the one who abused the girlfriend. Girlfriend abused him.
No, allegedly abused a former girlfriend last year, according to a lawsuit.
'Cause it was-
And then they were inverted it, yeah.
So they switched it. It was a countersuit type deal.
Ah, gotcha.
He said, she said. People are beating each other.
Okay, what's a he said? Let the courts handle that. Yeah.
I'm going to avoid having an opinion on that
Yeah, me
because
too. Like,
Johnny Depp already taught me that.
That is that's for the courts.
An opinion
That's
on
not
what?
for us.
The only thing we're having an opinion on
It's
is
football.
Raiders.
So everybody's, so what we
Domestic
got-
abuse is bad.
Well, it's hard to talk about the NFL and not talk about domestic abuse, unfortunately.
They go hand in hand. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly. Cheese and burger. This is terrible. It's
Ranch
terrible.
in a salad.
Roger Goodell, straighten your shit out, man. God damn. But yeah, so we got a no. We got a yes. You a no.
One and done. So no.
So he's a no. Gertz.
I would love to say yes because I think it would be a great story, but I just don't see it happening.
This ain't. It's not happening.
I think you're right, Tommy. I think it's gonna be like a surge where they like took off for a little bit
Yeah.
and then they're gonna.
Yeah, realism kicks in, and yeah.
Yeah, I do like that people are recognizing that. Oh yeah, Derek Carr was like actually a good quarterback. He almost won an MVP, or did he win the MVP?
No, he was. Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought.
he was in the run. He wasn't. He's playing better this season than that season. Yeah.
So he is a really good quarterback, and I think people have been underrating him for a long time. So I'm glad that people are recognizing just how good he can be. But yeah, I just don't see it. I think it feels like it's the Chargers division to really lose at this point, which they might.
Yeah, very true.
I would not.
They could be one and done. It wouldn't surprise me.
If you were to ask me, like, I would probably between those two, I'd probably lean towards the Chargers. But I'm pulling for the Raiders this year after all the stuff that's happened.
They just kind of deserve to make it far.
They need something to.
They
like,
do need some.
Las Vegas needs something.
lift their spirits up a little bit.
Well, they got casinos. They'll be fine.
That's
Casinos and hookers. They'll be just
That's a
fine.
great place to take someone who's going through a hard time.
That's a place to lose. You want to be a
Yeah.
loser. Go.
Hey guys, we lost our playoff game. Let's walk across the street to the strip club stacked on top of three casinos.
Yeah, right. I wish you guys were in the same conference. I was about to say if the Cowboys lose their playoff game, at least they would be in Vegas. That is a place you do not want, Dallas Cowboys. Oh, no. Oh, God, no.
All right, who is the last team? The next team.
We're just moving on to the next team.
All right.
Gotcha. Oh, wait, you didn't have anybody else?
I mean, I had one more team, but this is already ran kind of long. You want to talk about the Ravens? That was the last team.
No.
Oh, we know about the Ravens.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, the Ravens are making a run, dude. The Ravens are good.
Lamar, the team.
Ravens.
He tends to take the team with him. They live or
They
die.
looked at their total offense, and Lamar
it's
is involved with
ridiculous.
83% of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, that's very true.
I think the MVP race is honestly between Tom Brady and him.
Oh, wow, that's a hot take.
Like, I don't know.
That's
if
the hottest of
It really
I
is.
mean, when you're 83% of the offense, you should just win the MVP. You're literally the team.
That is the literal definition of most valuable player. True.
I don't know if there's a player in the NFL who can single-handedly take over a game like Lamar Jackson.
I don't want to say the name, but it is one person who we don't talk about who is an anti-vax liar.
Oh.
He can, but
No, but I mean,
I
Lamar.
don't know if he can.
No, because Lamar,
don't know.
because Lamar can literally be like, I have no receivers open.
Yes.
I got to do it myself.
no,
Yeah.
he has fucking Mark Andrews, the only receiver he throws to. You have Hollywood Brown. Use
no,
them.
No, that's what I'm saying. If the receivers aren't open.
Well,
Yeah.
you see, it's a problem. The problem, TJ, is you have to be able to throw on the left side or the right side, not just straight down the fucking middle to your tight end every goddamn time. And that's
he's
what he
there-
does.
to be fair,
he's
the-
getting slightly better at it, but not quick enough and not good enough.
I
So-
want to defend him more, but I have Mark Andrews, and I remember at the start of the
Doing you
last
lots
game,
of
it
favors.
literally like the first couple of sets, it was just like Mark Andrews 6 targets, and I'm like, that's 2 ass drives. He literally has 2 drives straight. I'm like, how is that possible?
But I'm saying that's all he can do. It catches up to him at playoff time, which it will this time too. So that's a no for me.
Lamar can run, and the play that we've been dogging Aaron Rodgers on is the play where he famously didn't run in the NFC Championship game.
You said Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
He's too good for that.
I'm going to throw a terrible pass.
Not getting that sparkly white jersey dirty. Are you kidding me? Yeah,
His
right.
self-paid doctors told him he shouldn't run.
Yeah. So
Joe Rogan said it.
my now good friend Joe Rogan told me that I should not run on that play.
He has doctors that have told him I shouldn't, and so I won't.
Quaffs his hair.
That's what happens after every sentence. Just
Yeah.
Charlene, where's my soul glow?
Who all would you have as your MVP then?
Oh God, Kyler,
Kyler, yeah, that's a good
Maybe.
answer. Yeah.
huh?
perhaps,
Say it again.
perhaps, and maybe.
Say it.
You get
again.
one. Matt Stafford, I would have if he cleans that shit up.
Yeah.
Shit. Would have said Derrick Henry. but
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
Derrick
getting
Henry.
there.
Derrick Henry was
As far
there
as
for me.
quarterbacks go,
Yeah.
fuck, it's gonna be Tom Brady. What the fuck am I saying? It's nobody. Default, you go to Tom Brady, and it's gonna be one of those years. Just default, we go to him.
Yeah.
So Tom Brady's probably gonna be the MVP.
Yeah. I think I'm leaning towards him, but
Yeah.
if it weren't him, I mean, I don't know. Lamar he's pretty unlike anything I've ever
He
seen.
is the very definition of it. He's ain't got hurt yet, man.
It's shocking.
It's very shocking.
Every time he runs, I'm like, oh,
It's
cool.
the
Oh,
neck.
God.
It's the thick neck. I guess it braces you better for hits.
It keeps his spine in place.
In line, yeah. It absorbs all.
All the shock.
Jeez.
It's a big ass neck. It's a Davis Mills size neck.
He just has another waist up there.
Yeah. Looks like he
for
has
no reason.
It's like a neck pad. Someone put a neck pad over him, like when you get hurt. Like those injury ones, and a makeup artist just went over it. It's freakish. But go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I think we all kind of said we believe in the Ravens, at least to make some
I'm a
noise.
no.
You're a no.
He fails every time he goes to the fucking
I'm
playoffs.
also with a no. He is a playoff choker.
Oh, come on.
Big time. He is the poster child for playoff
won a playoff
choker.
game?
Every time. Every
They
time.
didn't win a playoff game last
No.
year? Oh, they didn't.
They did not. He looked terrible.
You don't think they'll win at least their
No.
opening
He's
round?
regular season hero.
Regular season hero, playoff choker. The worst kind of player. Because you ain't getting rid of him.
No, in the playoffs is when you realize that
Who's got it, who
sir,
doesn't?
you can't be the only 99 stat on your team.
Hey, guess who sucked in the regular season and was great in the playoffs? Eli Manning. It's the legend just for that.
You put all teams in a playoff vacuum.
Lamar Jackson wishes he was.
Yes.
Shut up. I'm not going to co-sign that.
Sounds like
The chat's correcting you. They beat the Titans last year in the playoffs.
I knew it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, anybody can do that. The Jets did it. Hell, we've done it in some of our worst years. They're not that good.
The Titans?
They are the Lamar Jackson of teams. They choke when they get that far. Well, they made it to the AFC Championship somehow.
Yeah.
I give them that.
Look,
Fucking go
I'm going to
spoilers.
go ahead and say no, just because.
History.
Yeah, I think Lamar's a playoff choker, but I also think that's when
Won a game last year.
I meant splash. All right, look.
Yeah.
I think that also the bigger issue here is that I think really the playoffs is the only time where you all points of your team have to step up.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the Ravens, they don't even have running backs, dude. They literally
They can only get healthy.
they could only
They got Le'Veon Bell now.
and Devontae Freeman, and they won't even play the best running back in that core, which is what is it? Tyson Williams.
You don't even know.
They got Le'Veon Bell's big ass off that jet ski and
Scoring touchdowns.
slim
Yeah, right?
down a little bit. Because I remember seeing that when he was still with the Steelers and he was holding out, and I saw that picture of him on the jet ski, and I was like, I don't know if we need him back. if he looks like that, I don't know.
Jerome Bettis?
I wish. My
Right.
favorite football player of all time.
Yes. One of mine also.
He needs to go. Nah, dude.
He may be slow, but he's got quick feet. It's like a truck.
I would say that, I just really, in terms of confidence in the playoffs, I need that track record with Lamar. Much like how I'm very hesitant on the Cowboys. I just think as a unit, they're better. For Lamar Jackson, I'm very hesitant, but as a unit, I'm like, there's a lot of holes. You have the best with tight end, and you have the third best tight end in the game, alongside what is just historically a good defense. But like my brain always gets weirded out when they don't perform well. I still think that they're just not going to make it very strong this year.
Would you take Dak Prescott over Lamar Jackson on the Cowboys?
No.
Hell no, you wouldn't. No.
I refuse to confirm or deny.
Who would you rather have, Lamar or Dak?
Dak.
What?
Goddamn right. I need a quarterback that can throw the fucking football. Like, goddamn, that's the position.
He's an MVP. Dak's never sniffed
I don't
an
give a
MVP.
rat's ass.
Dak was on track this year.
Goddamn, last season he was on track. 500
Last
was like
season?
400. Yeah, last season. 400.
You mean for 3 games?
The 3 games were great 3 games. Did he not throw for over
And Dak
400
is
in
still
all
in-
those
It's not
games?
called 3-game MVP.
If it was, he would have won that shit. Run away.
And I'm pretty sure Dak is still in the conversation.
Season ain't over yet.
Yeah, because season ain't over. We're only halfway through.
This man can put up 400 yards.
As of
for
right
you.
now, as it currently stands, I'm taking current Dak.
You think he's in the current MVP conversation?
He was.
I don't think he is.
I trust.
He-
Put it this way.
He might be now that King Henry fell off, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
And
no, it was
Josh Allen ain't
dominated by
looking
the
too
dude who they literally
Mahomes
gave
ain't
the ball
looking
to,
great either.
and
No.
he could. Of course, Derrick Henry was my go-to for MVP.
Yeah, same.
I just don't like quarterbacks constantly getting MVP.
That's what happens.
You want to bet on Dak winning MVP? Want to have a bet?
No, I never said I co-signed this. I
real
just said in
confident.
comparison to Lamar Jackson, I would take Dak. Now, who's going to win MVP? I'm going with default.
You going with Brady?
Hell yeah! I mean,
Yeah.
you don't.
No, if I had to pick one guy, it would be Brady.
It's
too.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's still doing it. He said
he leads the league in touchdowns.
With sunglasses on.
Yeah.
he literally was like,
Crazy.
I can play till I'm 50. I said, please don't.
That's what I said. Like, can you leave already?
Just get out, dude.
Go, man. It's not fucking fair now. Just go. You got it.
Bro, he literally could call people and be like, you know what? I want, what was it? Richard Sherman. He was
Yeah.
like, I want him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
get him.
that's
forgot
what
Richard Sherman
happens.
was
I
on the
forgot
team.
that
He's
shit.
there.
Oh yeah.
It's the old man's club. He's just bringing them in.
If I see Frank Gore go over there, I'm going to lose my shit.
He's got a boxing
Yeah,
fight.
he's too busy boxing.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason. He called.
He's on the Jake Paul title card.
I like that Tom Brady had Antonio Brown living in his house
Literally.
to make sure he just didn't do anything crazy.
Has he?
Oh yeah, he did that last year.
No, I said has Antonio Brown.
Oh
been
yeah, you're right.
reformed.
Big Brain Ricardo here has in the chat has a good idea that we need to establish. So we are going to do this, but we are going to take it in a workshop and then we'll announce it next week. We're going to make some sort of bet that whoever ends up with the worst record in pick'ems has to do something.
What is the something?
Well, that's what we're going to workshop and announce next week.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah. No, man. That's fine. I guess I still. I guess have a chance to win. I don't think I do, Gert. It's looking pretty hopeless for me.
You got we're halfway. If you failed for
I'm
this half,
10 behind
No, it's just for the week though.
and you just have to not be last.
Yeah.
for the week or
yeah.
for the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah, whoever
shit.
whoever gets last place in the week has to do something stupid.
Oh well, I believe I might not get last place.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm confident I won't be last. Story of my life.
Have
Go
to
ahead.
look at
Well, hold
Cheesehead.
up. Let me do the transition. So now on to pick'ems.
Yes. There we go.
Oh, we're gonna skip Attaboy and take a look.
Oh my God, totally forgot. So we have
this
2
is-
sections before pick'em.
Let's go
Well,
through them real
this won't
quick.
take. Yeah, we
These
do.
take
We
2
do.
seconds.
Yeah, the first one is just Attaboy. All it is who guys hear Attaboy for the week. Like, hey, this guy did a stellar performance. I'll start it out because I didn't know this dude was even still in the NFL, and led the Cardinals to beat a division rival, Colt McCoy.
Yeah. Really showed up.
And he is still happy.
Yeah. Yeah, good
I'll
for
go,
him.
I'll go ahead and go with Jonathan Taylor.
Always.
I'm pretty sure I said that last week.
Yeah.
And if I did, again, because he's actually being a monster and being super dominant in the running back space, right behind Derrick Henry. I would argue he is top 3 this season, and I'm pretty sure he actually is top 3 this season. So
Okay.
So I think we figured it out. So he gets a cheese head if he gets the worst.
Oh, we all get custom punishments.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would get an I Love Bill O'Brien t-shirt made.
And you have to wear it all
On air.
throughout playoffs, baby.
God.
In public.
Oh, fuck.
With your
Whoever recommended
with your
that.
address
Thank
on
you
it,
for
too.
being a fan. I don't know what I did to this person. I apologize.
I don't think. No, this person is a fan because they know that Tommy will actually put it on his skin and
He
it'll
is.
burn. It'll burn as soon as it touches.
Oh,
his
my
skin.
God. All right. Oh, I'm not losing. I can't. I got to take this shit seriously.
Okay. Before that, you're attaboy.
Oh, my. Oh, fuck. Odell Beckham Jr.
For getting out.
Managing to get the fuck out. I respect any player that does it.
Your hatred for Baker. is
Oh, yeah.
is just so nonsense.
Well, he has to take some of Kyler's, so
all that hate that.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, Tommy had a hate boner for Kyler Murray for some reason.
I hate Oklahoma. It's not a real place to me.
On the map, it's just more Texas for Tommy.
That's just carried over to Kyler.
It's a mixture of Texas and Arkansas.
Okay.
That state doesn't exist,
Yeah. It's like
nor does its universities.
it's like a disgusting fusion, like The Fly or something.
That's exactly what it
It's
is.
like a Cronenberg state.
Yeah.
Body horror.
Yeah. an abomination. I do not feel that way about Oklahoma. I've never been.
Good.
I have no plans to go. I think mine, I'm biased, but I'll say Chris Boswell.
That's fine.
Yeah, he made 3 field goals in that awful game on Monday.
You need that now.
Yeah, two of which were over at least 50 yards. I think one was 52 and one was 50 yards, so not gimmies. Yeah, and that game was really hard to watch. So yeah, I'll go with Boswell.
I mean, the way kicker's been kicking this year, like, yeah.
He missed an extra point,
All right, that's okay.
but he redeemed himself.
Yeah.
With
Let me do
those.
mine real quick so I don't stay on this. Tyrod Taylor, move on.
Okay.
3 interceptions. It looked terrible. Go ahead.
You were really hoping him when he was. Yeah.
I needed the win. And
You were like, I can't wait for Tyrod Taylor.
I didn't say none of that shit. You take that back. God damn it, I would never.
He's gonna be there.
Oh, no.
The savior of our
These are
team.
lies, people.
Take a lap. Shoot.
So take a lap is just whoever did the worst. You say, hey, go take a lap.
Hold up, let me put on my entire fantasy team right quick. They can all take a lap, but for reals, I got cases for a lot of niggas. Mike Davis, terrible, still terrible, even though he's there, like bad. David Montgomery came back. Woo, you did all right.
Can't trust Chicago.
Can't trust you at all because you're in Chicago's offense, and for some reason in your comeback, you managed to still fumble the bag. And I think that Khalil Herbert should be starting before you. That's just my personal opinion. I think he's the better running back. After that, shoot, I'm going to hit up Stafford. He's performed like he's
That was a
legitimate.
bad performance.
He
That was a
legitimately
really
terrible
bad
performance.
yeah.
Actually, he's going to be the focal point because that's a legitimately bad performance coming from a team and a quarterback that should not be going through those issues. I just think that as a unit, you literally can't bring in more stats, like bring in Von Miller to your team. Like everybody's hyped, like, man, the Rams are a monster. Just to lose, trash. So
I thought you said every team needs to lose. though,
Yeah,
to humble
you're fine
themselves.
with the Cowboys losing. You
Yeah.
said you were
Is
even
that
happy
only
about
for
it.
your team?
Yes!
Not for everyone else?
fuck them.
It's double standard.
That's why the Rams are going to beat the Cowboys in the playoffs.
They're also a
Yeah,
better team with a
they
better
were
quarterback.
because they already lost.
Revenge game. I don't know. They're going to, hey, look, would you have rather had that one or the playoff one? Because I feel like y'all are going to run into each other.
What, the Rams?
The Rams and the Dallas, yeah. Because the Rams are probably going to be the wild card, and so that's very plausible.
I just want us to win out and
You're not.
clench
Oh,
that
no,
bye.
you-
Even though I don't want Cowboys
one
in
and
bye.
done.
Because Cowboys bye week is
that's
worse.
right.
Yeah,
One
Cowboys
done.
and bye are bad.
Courtesy of Matthew
As you can't tell
Stafford.
with this.
Oh, yeah, no, buys are terrible for y'all. Y'all shouldn't just go straight through.
No, I.
It's you
If you
lose
do not,
every time.
yeah, literally came back, lost to the Broncos. Time off is bad for us.
It's all right. You-
Do not pass go.
Perfect time for a loss.
Yep.
When they get back on the get back on the horse and Cowboys. Ride off
Oh
into
shoot,
the playoffs.
my bad. Josh Allen, you can't lose.
Yeah.
Badly.
He looked way worse than Stafford.
In his defense, the other Josh Allen took offense to being called the other Josh Allen and made his life a living hell.
That was the first time I heard Josh Allen tackled by Josh Allen.
It was great.
It was like he heard his name in the MVP running and then found out they were talking about a different Josh Allen.
It kind of was.
He was like, wait a minute, no.
I don't know if you saw that interview. He looked like he gave the crazy eyes. Like he was genuinely upset. He's like, yeah, they call me the other Josh Allen.
Who's
And
the
I don't
other
like that. And I'm
Josh
like,
Allen now?
Shit. He's going to hurt someone.
He's like the Highlander. There can only be one.
There only be one. One of us has to die.
Oh God. Now, that's it on my shitless parade.
I think you need to put more respect on the Titans, man.
No, you don't. Ever. Period.
For you too.
No, never.
No, time out. I haven't said anything against the Titans.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah.
Their defense is getting really
They
good.
got two good players on defense.
Their defense has gotten really good the past couple weeks.
That doesn't happen that way, Girts. That shit will revert back to the way it usually goes.
I don't know.
I know. I see them twice a year. I've known them for. They're my old team. They're the ghost of my old team. So.
One of your old 90 teams.
The Ghost Oilers. They were number one before. Got a pecking order, Girts.
I'll go ahead and wait. Promise. Last one. Easy. Jared Goff for existing.
Oh God. You can do that every week.
I know.
I know. I will.
Yeah, I know. You hate him.
I hate Jared Goff. He's terrible.
And Jared Goff signing off.
Yeah. He looks like Eli without the skills. It means it's literally Eli Manning without any football skills.
He fits into the culmination of nameless.
Let me ask, what's the value of Eli Manning?
He looks like if you sucked out all the sex appeal of Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Left a husk with no athletic ability.
That's what it is.
You're good.
Yeah. A useless pile of human,
Remains.
skin bone that can do nothing. That's Jared Goff. Go ahead. Let's go.
Sorry, Girts. Go ahead.
I take a lap. I mean, the obvious one is Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
right.
shocked you didn't say
We
Aaron
left
Rodgers.
it for you.
Yeah, time out. Whoa, I totally forgot about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's obviously him for screwing over his team in a game that they should have won.
An entire state.
Yeah. An entire cheese-loving state.
Exactly.
And for not knowing what words mean, evidently. He doesn't know what immunize means, and he has the temerity to use it. Yeah. He's a jerk.
Time out. He said, yes, I'm immunized. He didn't lie. What are you talking about? No lies were said.
Oh, maybe he asked Joe Rogan what immunized meant.
It explains so much.
Joe was like, hey, don't call my phone. Not right now, bro.
Blocking Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, yo, Aaron. Oh, I thought you were the other Aaron. Oh, man. But go ahead, Marcus.
That means we can see Aaron Rodgers and Joe Rogan at Black's probably like next week when he's still not allowed to play.
No.
Apparently that's his favorite spot to hang out at in Austin.
Damn it.
Really?
Yeah.
The barbecue place? Mm-hmm. Fuck, that's my favorite. No. I'll
He's
pass
actually
on that.
pretty skilled when it comes to fighting.
Yeah. I'm good.
I also don't need that street cred.
Yeah, I don't. Will it give you any? I don't think it will. Relax.
I
You
already
beat
have
him up and it's like no XP gained.
0. What was that for?
You got nothing.
No, you can't go to Blacks anymore. That's all. You get banned. That's the worst part of
You
it.
beat up our top customer.
Get the fuck out and never come back.
Guy spends $5,000 every time he comes in here. We got a shipment of elk just for him.
Yeah.
My take a lap's going to be really easy. It's just Dak for overthrowing receivers all day.
Oh.
If he wasn't able to play, he should have let Cooper do it.
You guys really, this legend of Cooper Rush has to die. So can he go up
Legends
against,
never die.
he's no Case Keenum, sir.
I'm feeling the rush, baby.
Oh, no.
Always feel the rush.
Backup should not have nicknames or eras like Minshew Mania or Feeling the Rush.
Or
Like,
foot-long foals. Big Dick Nick.
yeah, definitely. Well, at least he won him a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He deserved Big Dick Nick.
He had a
deserved it.
shrine in his teammates' locker.
Yeah. The guy did good things. Your
You're the
backups
dude
didn't do
that's
that.
a big fan of white, though.
Mike White,
Yeah.
he's not a real backup. He was a rookie just like Zach Wilson was a rookie, and he just took Zach Wilson.
He just took the backup role, not starting.
Well, you got to start somewhere. But like,
That is what Rush is
it was
doing.
9 games. No, Rush has been around for what, like 4 or
2
5
years.
seasons?
Yes, but what I'm saying, no, what I'm just saying is, hey, you know,
He's a
he was waiting for his
professional backup.
opportunity.
It came and it went. Goodbye. It's time for Dak to do his thing. We're done playing games.
This is I
with
love
Cooper
Dak.
Rush.
I love
That
Dak
was your
Prescott.
MVP, and you're signing with Cooper
Cooper
Rush.
fucking Rush.
I'm just saying.
Andy Dalton Jr.
I just don't like the. I don't like the
Really?
disrespect towards Cooper Rush.
Fuck a motherfucking Cooper Rush. He sucks. Danucci was better. Let's go.
That is a lie. Danucci
I can't say it with a
throws baseball
straight
throws
face.
or passes. Danucci
say it with a
literally
straight face.
he was trying to throw a pass straight, and his hand was just like, no, you can't.
It just
yeah,
failed
it just
him.
went
It was like,
sideways.
nope. Yeah, I'm still convinced his father was in the mob and Jerry Jones owed money. So,
You're last.
oh, for what?
No, he already won.
Oh, he already went.
He won already.
Yeah.
Who did you pick for Take a Lap?
Oh.
Yeah, he
He
has.
Oh,
did-
Tyrod, yeah.
He picked Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
He started
Oh.
off.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Dude, thinking about it, like, you know how fucked, before we go on to pickups,
pick'ems.
you know how fucked Danucci got? Like, you're a third string quarterback.
Right.
Normally, you're just supposed to ride the wave.
It's real
Never
easy
be
to a
shown.
third
He
string
probably could have
quarterback.
got, on with a little, like, at least 3-4 more years on contract.
Oh, absolutely.
Feel real bad for him because
Practice squads, you know.
how often does your actual quarterback and then in the next game your backup get knocked out? Nah, that the Danucci era was set up to fail.
It should have. It was an abomination.
Well, abomination's a good word to describe this first game, I believe.
Oh, no.
The Ravens and the Dolphins.
Pause. Go over last week's pick.
What?
Do we have
Last
to?
yeah,
Last
week's
week. So last week.
picks. Yes, we do.
we just
Yes,
say the-
we do.
Can we just say how many we got and didn't get?
So I didn't count how much individual wins that we got. I probably should have done that, but I do know that you caught up with me in second place. That makes us 83. We're both tied at 83.
A lot of hard
You
work to
did
get
the
there.
worst.
Of course I did.
You are now in 79 out of 57. Girts, who has not been doing this with us, but has been doing it with his family, is at 81 picks.
So
For
he's number one.
no.
Number two.
Number one is over
So
there
I'm
on the
dead
couch.
last.
Yes,
Oh, that's fun.
but you're only 4 games behind.
I thought it was like 10 games behind.
Behind first place. The whole bet is just don't be last.
Oh, so I'm fourth behind best place. So I need 4 more wins to catch up.
yes.
Oh, that's not
Did
bad.
I get my double points?
I could do it.
No, make sure he gets his extra +1 because he did get the.
Oh, then you're ahead of me now.
I know I
Oh,
am.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Don't put in the total. Just
How'd
put
you
in
get
the
extra
2
points?
+1 in there.
Because he made a bold decision.
Oh,
Who'd you
Risky
choose?
pick, baby.
Giants over Raiders.
Yeah, Giants.
No, I didn't. It was either way. It was Chiefs over Packers before the Aaron Rodgers thing.
Yeah. You got most of them right.
But I also no, I didn't get most of them right. Let me tell you what I got right. Got the Colts call right.
Colts over Jets.
I got the Giants call right.
He's
which
the
is
only one that
a
got it
really
right.
proud one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I got the this is the spices. I got the Falcons call right,
That one was really impressive.
and I got the Chiefs call right. That was worth double points. So fuck y'all. I was on fire.
You done good. You done
You're like
good.
TJ's giving some crazy ass picks.
Time it was a little lonely at the top.
Okay, now it's serious.
Now it's personal.
Now it's personal.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and start with this week's picks. Won't take
Too long.
too long. But we got Ravens at Dolphins at the first one. I think that's pretty easy.
Rabies.
yeah. Possible MVP playing against a crappy Miami Dolphins team.
I have nothing. I mean, he's not going to be an MVP.
Is that possible MVP?
No, not even in the conversation, Gertz.
Just saying, man. Just saying.
They made that mistake
The
once.
Dolphins
And what
played
did they
last
The Dolphins did play last week. They
they win?
played
They
the
played
Texans,
Houston.
and they lost.
and they lost.
Oh,
Horrendously.
I forgot to mention in that game, there were 9 turnovers total. Texans had 4, Dolphins had 5, and they still won. Just to show you what kind of game that was. It lived up to the hype of the 2 worst teams in the
Titans played the
NFL.
Rams.
What?
They played the Texans last week.
Dolphins did.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texans at Dolphins.
Looked more like a game of dodgeball.
Oh,
It really did.
I really thought you said the Titans. Oh my gosh.
No, the Titans won their game that they weren't supposed to.
And I picked Miami last week. I I was on fire.
Smart. That one was smart. That was a tough one.
Yeah, I'm going the Ravens. I'm not stupid.
I think it's unanimous. Yeah.
That means the Dolphins are going to pull it out.
Went
somehow.
up one.
You picked
I'm doing mine too. Wait, what was the first week?
Dolphins and
Ravens.
Ravens.
At Dolphins.
Ravens. Yeah, it's unanimous.
You picked the Dolphins last week?
I did.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Both of you are geniuses. I don't know what you want.
I went 500. I'm the very definition of average.
That was the toughest game to choose. Like, which one of these teams is shittier?
Who will self-sabotage more?
It was close.
I wish I could say like I struggled. I was like, nah, I'd take the Dolphins.
Yeah. Smart. It really reaffirmed things for me.
The Texans are really bad.
Pick them never.
Next game, we got the Saints at the Titans.
I'm picking the Titans.
Going Saints.
I think the Titans.
This is about the time they lose. They aren't consistent at all.
Who do you think is the best team in the AFC right now?
I'll go with the Titans.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it's the Titans.
I don't. I think the Bills are still better than the Titans.
They just lost to the Jaguars.
And they also lost
That's
to the
one game.
also
They did
lost
lose
to
against the Titans once. They'll get you once. They don't get you twice.
Okay,
It's not a good team.
For
man.
right now,
I like-
you have to be examining interseason dynamics.
I know how they operate.
They've got a good coach.
They don't. Vrabel's terrible.
Vrabel's a good coach.
Vrabel's shit. He really is.
You don't even have one.
Vrabel was our coach before he went there. I know Vrabes.
we got nicknames for one another. Braves.
Yeah, we go back, man.
They hung
I
out at
know the
bars with
Titans
Urban
like
Meyer.
the back of my hand, okay? I know the team.
I'm glad. Oh, shut up. I'm glad you do.
I don't know, man. I think
I love Vrabel. That's what the chat said.
Vrabel, he's a good guy. He just sucks as a coach.
he was on the Texans.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
He's
problem. He's on the
defensive coordinator. He did terribly.
It's because he's on the Texans.
It'll fuck you up. Yeah, no, it's like a STD that follows you.
Belichick was on the Browns, and people forget that.
Yeah, they forget everything about Belichick.
Yeah,
They're getting reminded of it now.
They definitely are, and
Yeah,
I'm loving
it's like-
every minute of it.
I am too. It's like, oh, maybe he's a little.
Still doing cricket shit too. Did you see that? Like, come on.
Yeah.
He's telling his quarterback to punch people in the dick and
Oh,
shit.
of course. It's the Belichick way. Go punch him in the dick.
It is the Belichick.
What?
It is the Belichick.
It is.
That needs to be like a poster, just a fist going into someone's crotch and
With
Belichick.
Bill Belichick with no facial expression. I'd buy that shirt.
He cracked a grin.
I don't wanna see that.
And like literally time and space imploded on itself.
Dude, you see it every Christmas when you watch The Grinch. Like,
Next up.
Bills at Jets.
You know, the worst part is before last week, I may have had a different answer for you. And also, the Jets are apparently just the Achilles heel.
Hey, Mighty Mike White is a Hall of Famer, technically.
well, isn't he out?
Oh, yeah, this last game.
Yeah.
He's coming back, though, so
is he
he
back
should be
already?
playing this one.
I was never clear on what he hurt like on that game.
I have no idea either.
It looked like he hurt his wrist or
I
something.
think it was a hand injury. Yeah. He's all right now.
I hope. He looked good when he was in there for
I'm a
5
fan.
minutes.
Yeah, right.
The Bills have been really confusing these last couple
They're
weeks.
not-
Yeah.
But I
It
do
was a
think
bad
they're bouncing.
week.
You don't go and score 6 points. 2 field
to the
goals.
be-
No. You don't hop on a plane and go score 2 field goals. You are
It's
grown
kind of a
men.
It is a waste of gas. Yeah.
You are grown men. You don't just spend money to go kick 2 field
Ice caps are melting, and they kick 2 field goals.
Children are starving.
reason.
They're kicking 2 fucking
Let's.
That's fair.
Yeah,
It was a bad week.
Yeah, there's no such thing as like you're getting paid millions of dollars. No, I don't want to hear
They
it.
do
That
got
said,
families. You're right. You're
I
right.
will pick the Bills because it's just logical.
Okay, I thought you weren't going to do that. Same.
Yeah.
I do believe in the legend of Mighty Mike White.
I think
We'll see what happens.
I think the Bills are going to have a rebound game.
I need them to.
Yeah, I think they're going to be.
Well, we're all unanimous so far over these 3 games.
They're going to be really mad and take it out on an underpowered Jets team.
Well, there's
Like
more
men.
toss-ups.
Next, we got the Lions at the Steelers.
Oh, come on. Hey, Girts. So that is a clash of legacy teams right there.
I'm gonna go with a tie. No, I honestly
You get extra points for that.
I hope they do tie because well, now actually the Steelers look like they're gonna have a winning record. Early in the season, I was like, I just don't want them to have a losing record because
Big Ben had to warm up.
he sucks.
Why'd you not type my
No,
name?
the
Big
offensive
Ben-
offensive
waiting for you to
line
say it.
needed reps because a lot of them are new.
So here's my theory.
I don't beat your ass.
Big Ben is like a 1995 Chevy. You got to warm it up in the wintertime. I'm sorry. You got to warm it up before you get in. You know?
Hey, is this a conversation? This shouldn't be a conversation.
About Big Ben?
There's nothing to have a conversation on.
Oh, no,
this
no.
matchup.
It's Steelers all the way, but I'm just.
Jared
I'm
Goff
trying to
exists, and he
Oh, no,
shouldn't.
I'm going.
God, you hate that guy.
I'm going with the Steelers, though I wouldn't be shocked if the Steelers also.
I wouldn't either. I'm hoping for that so we can get that number one.
No, no.
The Detroit's our only issue.
We have a record or like a history of losing to terrible teams, and the Lions are terrible. So I wouldn't be shocked if the Steelers screw that game.
There is a Jared Goff on the other side of the ball.
It's the number one draft pick you're talking about, sir.
The biggest con artist of all QBs. How he got his contract, I'll never know.
Josh
Would you
Rosen.
take Jared Goff over current Big Ben?
You know he would.
Yeah.
If he had no other
Yeah.
choice.
Big Ben almost lost to DiNucci last year. Remember
I
that?
don't care. Off of pride alone, I would pick Big Ben.
Pride only hurts.
Jared Goff ain't got it in him. He just.
So, would you want Jared Goff as the face of your franchise?
If I had the choice of hey, you get Big Ben for one more year, or you get stuck with Jared Goff for 1 year, I'm not hesitating. I'll take Jared Goff.
Oh no.
Over current Big Ben, absolutely.
Oh no. Big Ben's gonna
I
start
want
winning
it to
you some
happen
games.
to have the franchise blow up.
They're gonna get there. They're gonna get to 500 because Tomlin don't play that shit. If he
They're going to
doesn't.
succeed because of Tomlin and
Harris.
Najee Harris and
So
their
you
offensive
need-
line getting reps.
You need a corpse back then. You got one. And that's all he has to do is hand it off.
Jared Goff isn't a creep.
You don't know that he looks like one.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I need.
if you
someone
saw-
needs to file charges, or someone needs to
say.
Someone needs to come out and say, "Hey, this guy did something really messed up."
If he
You
was
can't
on
just
a
be
re-
like he looks
if,
weird.
if he was on a registry, it wouldn't.
Well, it
surprise me.
doesn't.
I'm not gonna be judgmental about based on how he looks.
No, Jared Goff has nothing against him because Girl Scouts could beat him up. The dude is a complete flop, my guy.
Oh, he's wet tissue paper.
Like literally, he was like, "Man, yeah, I'm going into the Rams
Watch him
game,
walk in right now, and you see him. He's like 6'5".
and I'm gonna step up to him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shoot, I'm gonna still be looking down at him. Like that's I do not care.
Hey, Jared Goff, what size them shoes?
Yeah, what size the shoes?
He didn't walk in here and be like, "Hey, I'm lost. Where am I?" He does look like a guy that just talks like that. Like, oh well.
He was like, "There's kind of a chip on my shoulder heading into the Rams game, and still got his ass beat. Didn't even put up an actual fight. So get out of here."
I want the Lions to succeed because I like Dan Campbell. I like
Same.
I like
Talk
it.
about biting people's knees off.
I love
I want to see where this story goes
I'd run
too.
through a brick wall for that guy.
He's a passionate guy.
Yeah.
Let's be clear though, Goff is a cute man. The chat.
I wouldn't know. I don't know what he looks like. Honestly, I get him and Josh Rosen mixed up all the
telling
time.
you, he fit like if he was up there, he would fit into the mold of the Northeast, just generic white QB combo.
They all look the same.
They all look the same.
No, I'm sorry, Gertz. Gertz
There you
looks
say I
a
look like
QB.
Jared Goff.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I'm not putting that evil on you, Gertz. Oh Jesus Christ! Holy shit!
That guy's done something.
Oh no!
That's the face of the franchise you want.
Oh God!
No, they picked him
He
up.
looks better with a hat.
Do we have another pick? No, he doesn't.
So I said he looks like Ryan Gosling if you sucked out all the sex appeal out of his body. Like he looks like baby
He looks
Goose to me.
like Ryan Gosling's twin that they keep in the attic because things just didn't go right. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looks like a failed clone of Ryan Gosling.
yeah.
Baby Goose.
The experiment failed. Send him to the NFL. He can be a star elsewhere.
Detroit, maybe. People, no one lives there. That's what happens when you try to get an experiment off the grid. Send it to Detroit.
Take him to Detroit.
He only has a 25% survival rate. We can't do that.
Oh no! What did the chat say, Marco?
They're still defending him. It's like, that's a good-looking dude. Y'all just haters.
I never said he's ugly. He just looks
I mean,
like
when you suck at football that bad, that makes you kind of unattractive, I would think. It's like being a bad person.
Yeah.
You know, that makes you a little less attractive. So does being incredibly shitty at the game of
I mean,
football.
okay, it works in, the way I like to think about it because it works heftily in the reverse, right? Like,
Okay.
I think a lot of people, are like love Tom Brady. And I think he's just an average looking dude, right? There's a lot of people out there, but when you elevate to a status, like it helps out. So when you're trash, of course you look ugly.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, and I never said Jared Goff looked ugly. I said he looked like an uglier Ryan Gosling, which is like, which is like everybody who
goddamn right I
slightly
would take
resembles
that.
Ryan Gosling.
No, I mean, hey, look.
Would you take ugly Idris Elba? Yeah, you would. You'd be like, yeah.
I'm getting compared to
Take it,
Idris?
sure.
That's the best compliment you could
You
give.
goddamn right. I'll take it. I wasn't calling him that. I was just saying as an example. Like, I
would
wouldn't
take.
mind.
I would take ugly Idris.
Yeah.
Now, if someone says like you look like ugly Danny DeVito, I'd be like, wait a minute.
And that's the line for me, you know?
That's the line in the sand. That's an actual one.
Yes.
So to get back on track, we have a terrible game to talk about.
Okay.
The Jags at the Colts.
Colts.
Colts going to win that.
Colts. Yeah.
Damn, just
Jonathan Taylor's serious.
Don't worry, the next one's a toss-up.
the next one is the Bucks at Washington. You think that's a toss?
Really?
I was kidding. I was kidding.
Bucks against the Washington football team.
I hope they keep that name.
I want them to also.
Yeah.
That's what they deserve. Like, it really is. Like, that fucking organization.
I like Ron.
Is terrible. I love Ron.
It's pretty
I'm
great.
talking about
The organization,
owner.
yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's pretty
organization's
terrible.
Awful. It's cancerous.
That's Roger Goodell's
That's the
ransom.
source
He's
of-
like, you don't get a name.
That's
Yeah.
the source of the emails. That's
Yeah.
where they all came from.
Shocker.
That should be their team name. Washington Emails.
Yeah. I can
Still
see
beats
that.
the Redskins. That's the sad part.
It's very true.
Next game, we got the Browns at the Pats. Probably our first competitive game here today.
Oh, I don't think so. I think the Pats. 'Cause It's
Pats
at
all day.
It's at Pats, right?
It's at
Let's-
Pats.
Oh, it's Foxborough?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's at
God.
Foxborough.
It's at the old Dick Puncher.
It's not good. It doesn't really matter. It's Pats.
I'm going Browns.
Yeah, because, Bill Belichick's intelligence against
Baker
Baker
You said
Mayfield's.
Pats, right?
Come on.
Lack of it.
Get that Oklahoma
Hey.
education. Get the fuck out of here.
The way I like to think about it is, this immovable wall for something you truly cannot predict.
That's okay.
And you can't plan for what you can't predict.
Super sage right there.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you can predict like Baker's gonna fuck this up.
Yeah, I always. If I had to bet, I'd always
It's
bet
true.
on that. Yeah.
Like, Belichick is a monster, but I'm going to bank on the Browns this time around.
He's good
And I'm not
again.
alone.
He's good
Yeah,
against.
I take the Browns too.
And the Browns. Oh, okay.
Wow.
You guys can be wrong together.
Yeah, right.
Also, it's been like unanimous for the last, 7. So we're
We
good.
need to switch it up
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the next one I think is going to be unanimous too. It's the Cowboys at the Falcons.
It's a weird fucking team, man.
They are.
I don't know what the Falcons can do.
No one does. They just
just
show
kind
up
of
and
do
it.
things.
Yeah.
They have a good tight end they found out how to use now. That's about it.
Yeah.
They also have a wide receiver, running back, personality, and punt returner.
janitor.
He was like,
Equipment
I can
guy.
be old and still play, baby. Like,
I can do whatever you need me to do.
Like they've improved a lot this season.
They also gave Calvin Ridley a mental breakdown, and now he's gone. So
It's the best wide receiver. So yeah,
was their best.
was
wide
their best. Yeah. Do they have a wide receiver now?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. They're
What's
the
his
Falcons.
name?
Cordarrelle Patterson.
Oh yeah. When you got nobody else, Cordell.
Who do you call?
Cordell, we don't have a kicker. I'm on my way.
He had literally in the offseason, he was like, Taysom, how do you do it, buddy? Like, took notes.
They all hang out together.
And it's not that far from New Orleans.
There you go.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys just because I don't know. I really can't predict the Falcons. I don't know what's coming out of
Well,
there.
the Cowboys need a revenge game if they want to get back on track, and if they can't beat the Falcons, then
Everything,
really,
yeah.
I give
no
up all hope.
playoffs.
Yeah.
All hopes
Their
lost.
season is over if they lose to
sure.
the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My season's over. I'll crumble.
Could find him in a ball in the corner.
I'll pick the Cowboys. I'll root for the Falcons, but I'll pick the Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys. They better get this done because I really want to pick the Falcons for this one. And if the Falcons win, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, I'll be pissed for not believing in them more.
I'm hoping for you guys. That's why I didn't do it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well, you can hope for your pal Kyler. He's next.
These are hard.
Kyler.
The
Cardinals.
Is he going to be back, Kyler?
I don't
should
know.
be, huh?
You can go for Colt McCoy. He's from Texas.
I think he'll be back.
They're
Depends
only
who they
playing the
play.
Panthers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
okay. Colt can handle that.
matter.
Colt can definitely handle
We
that.
could play quarterback.
Yeah, no shit. I
the
love that
Panthers.
Sam Darnold became Sam Darnold again. People stopped talking that shit. They were talking about MVPs early in
Oh,
the
yeah.
season.
First
Game
3
3.
games.
Okay, well,
Kind of like Dak.
It's different.
One
not
man
too-
had his leg snapped in half.
Yeah, right.
what was it? Sam Darnold had the gas on, like, for those first few games.
Yeah.
And,
Now he's
Fizzled
stinking it
out.
up.
and then when he didn't have his security blanket, you saw what happened.
Yeah.
So, dude, of course, I'm betting on red, baby.
That's his team.
It's not my team. I just like the
You
Cardinals.
love him.
Cardinals, Panthers.
These next ones are
Half the
hard.
Texans are on that team, so I like them.
Good old
The
J.J.
good ones.
Watt.
And DeAndre Hopkins. So they have somebody else too, I believe.
Vikings at Chargers.
Ooh.
That's not hard.
No. The problem with the no, timeout. I'm not defending the Chargers anymore. They're confusing, and
As
I'm
are
going to
the
be
Vikings.
honest.
The Vikings choke games.
Did they win last game?
No.
Oh, I'm
Choked
going.
against the Ravens.
Chargers have turned the back
And then
on. I'm going
choked
Chargers.
against the Cowboys before.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Vikings.
Oh, we got a split here.
Well, first of all,
Marcos.
because I have to make splits, or else I'm not going to catch a gap.
Oh, you can catch up with them. What you
He's
got,
like
Marcos?
ahead by 17.
That's fine.
He's ahead by 5 now that you got bonus points. I'm not giving away bonus.
Exaggerate.
There's no gutsy picks. The gutsiest pick I could have been like Washington's going to beat the Bucks, but I'm not a dumbass.
You could be really ballsy and take the Lions to beat the Steelers. I'll give you a
I will
point.
choke you out.
I don't think he'll ever do that.
I think that game might end up being a tie.
That was
I hope the
glorious.
Steelers go 8-1.
Oh no, they ain't losing.
Just so Tomlin never has that losing
Regained,
season.
yeah.
Yep.
Next will be the Seahawks at the Packers.
Depends. Am I getting Packers with A-Rod, or am I getting
I think Rodgers is back.
Yeah, he'll be
discount packs?
But the Seahawks are getting Russell back.
back. Really?
Oh, and Russ is mad. Seahawks.
Really? Oh
I'm going Seahawks.
shit.
I think
They're playing at Lambeau, right?
They're playing at Lambeau.
I'm going Packers.
Going Packers also. Well, fuck. Didn't they say OBJ wanted to go to Seattle?
He wanted to go
He wants to go to Green Bay actually.
Yeah, I want to go
I'm going Green Bay. I don't know if they have that kind of money, but that would be frightening.
You're not going to vote for your boy?
Who?
Good old DK?
Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong Metcalf. It's just for the season. He deserves it for the season.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He's a dumbass.
talking shit to Shannon Sharp on
Yeah.
He doesn't know who Shannon Sharp is.
Little boy.
Little boy.
Called him a washed up. Yeah,
Washed up.
I was like, that man could eat you alive today.
And then he Googled him.
Yeah.
And was like, yeah, no, he right. My bad, my bad. Yeah, you goddamn right.
I don't know how you
Respect your legends, motherfucker. Jesus.
outside of the stat line, outside of anything, if you look at a picture of Shannon Sharp,
looks
that is
like a
not a,
football
man
player,
that
yeah.
you could fuck with.
Yeah, he looks like he could still
It's not a
play.
lot of shit Shannon Sharp could have done in his life. That being as huge as he fucking is. It's like, are you kidding me? This motherfucker was a beast. How do you not know who this is?
They were like, Shannon, you're real sharp, but fuck those Bucks.
I think this is a little bit more challenging just because they're about the same level. The Eagles at the Broncos.
That is a good matchup.
I'm going with Broncos.
Where they playing?
They're playing at Mile High Broncos.
Denver.
Oh, Denver then.
Can I abstain? Like, I don't know how I feel about this pick.
Flip a coin. Denver
Broncos and Eagles.
I'm gonna go Broncos.
Yeah.
I think everybody's going Broncos. No,
They might have a hangover game then.
It's the Eagles. They stink.
they hate Santa Claus.
Or batteries at him.
It's an evil city. But I like them.
Yeah, they win and then burn down their city.
They will burn their own city down
will
to
celebrate.
prove a point.
Celebrate a Super Bowl win by eating horse crap off the street.
They did do that.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
That is very true.
Yeah. Go visit Philly.
Put that on a T-shirt.
You're right.
Where the streets are paved with horse feces.
And that's how they like it.
Yeah.
Up next, we got part one of my bet with Sam, which is the Chiefs at the Raiders.
I'm going the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going Raiders like a motherfucker.
Going with the Raiders.
Chiefs are abysmal.
Chiefs might be the worst 5-4 team in the league.
Oh, absolutely.
They did not deserve to win.
They didn't. The last two that they won, they didn't
I
deserve
hope they
to win.
gave Crosby a check, the Chiefs, because that game would have been tied if he made two pretty makeable field goals.
Yeah.
Well, one was blocked. That's not on him.
It's an embarrassing squad.
And this is the only toss-up in quotation marks you can give.
Is this a toss-up?
No,
Not really.
And
I picked
this
the-
was a toss-up before. I'm sticking with the Chiefs
Oh, no.
just because I want to win my bet.
No. Oh,
I'm looking at we do our pick 'em on ESPN's site, and more people are picking the Chiefs over the Raiders.
They
I
win
believe
2
that.
games, and you believe in them against.
It's insane. to
if
me.
they win, it's going to be an ugly-ass win. But I believe, never thought I'd ever say this, I do believe in Derek Carr more than Patrick Mahomes right now.
Patrick Mahomes looks bad.
He looks atrocious.
He looks desperate.
He looks the way I was hoping he'd look coming out the draft. You know, that's how he would have looked if he would have played his first season.
Yeah, but if the Chiefs win once, I mean, Sam has to shave his beard.
Oh, God. I don't want to see that shit. It's going to be just a void where a chin should be. He ain't denying it. He's like, probably.
He doesn't have a chin. It's just a black void.
Yeah. That sucks everyone in.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like that dude from that Star Wars game with no jaw. Remember that Knights of the Old Republic?
Oh, God.
All right. Last game, then we can call it a night. Rams at 49ers.
The Rams.
4 9s.
I think Kyle Shanahan.
Really?
Ooh, I think Kyle Shanahan should be on the hot seat. I'm surprised he's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Only reason I'm picking 4 9s is because look, no one is examining Matt's. I'm telling you,
He's going through a rough patch.
I do not care.
He
be
lost to
fine.
a good team last Sunday. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're gonna keep that train going. 49ers.
49ers aren't a good team.
You sure,
No.
TJ? Okay,
La-
all right. A little look was enough. Okay, he's sure.
And
Last time I got all this same chastisement last
You
week.
are right. You made us all.
Well,
look
we'll
bad.
cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, you a fool.
I don't think
Rams
you're
49ers.
wrong.
Yeah.
I'll eat that crow if it comes back to us because I like to eat.
You on- I'm hungry.
No, you didn't win. I was just hungry. Ooh, that was a good show, guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for visiting us here today. We'll be back on Thursday, I believe, with a Sing Countdown.
Sure.
But special thanks to Girts for coming out here today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you had a good time.
Yes.
Yes, it was
You
a lot
did
of fun.
good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've been on mic before.
Also, can we also acknowledge this is the most diverse show we've ever had?
Oh,
In a way, I guess, if we're just mixing it up a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never had a white guy, so we'll
Sometimes we
automatically
like to
have
show
be.
flashes so that way they can know our opinions are validated.
Yeah, he's gonna boost up everything. Our credit, everything.
I did see a 2 in the first number for a little bit. Like we had 20-something.
Hey,
But yeah, thanks for coming out here tonight. See you on Thursday.